The biting wind screamed across the snowy mountaintop as the warriors of chaos emerged from the blizzard, their blackened armor rimmed with frost and blood. At their head rode a towering chaos lord, his rune blade crackling with dark power, flanked by a grim retinue of knights sworn to the dark gods. Overhead, a warpfire dragon soared through the storm, its molten breath melting snow and stone alike with each thunderous roar. In the shadow of an ancient holdfast, the dwarves stood resolute. Longbeards tightened their grips on shield and axe, their beards stiff with ice, but their eyes burning with defiance. Behind them, cannons and organ guns were locked in place, their crews steady beneath the command of their king, an ironclad lord upon a runic throne, unmoved by storm or sorcery. As the dragon shrieked and dove, the dwarven guns opened fire, lighting up the snowblind pass with thunder and flame. The chaos host charged, a black tide of steel and ruin crashing against the unyielding mountain wall. Will the stubborn might of the dwarves hold firm against the fury of the north? Or will chaos claim yet another stronghold in the name of the gods? Find out tonight in our live battle report.
Welcome back, Hobby Jerks. We're here tonight with another 2,000-point game of the Old World. Tonight we've got Jesse's Dwarfs, who he hasn't played since he was, what, a kid?
I got a practice game on Monday.
One practice game.
Yep.
But otherwise, he's haven't hit the tabletop in how many years?
Well, 20. 15.
And it's almost all metal, right?
Yeah. Almost all metal.
Nice. So we
could have went all metal.
Old Hammer.
Yeah,
Old Hammer
some
Dwarfs.
of them were plastic.
Against my Warriors of Chaos Army. I'm running a similar list to what I played against Mike recently with the Double Dragons and the Big Brick of Chaos Knights. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see if infantry can really stand up to heavy hitters type stuff. And also how you do on a heavily objective-oriented type mission. Because we are doing one of the match play missions. We are doing the one that is called...
Yeah, I'm just going to try not to get my ass kicked. If you guys want to chip in with helpful hints, that would be much appreciated.
So we are doing the match play mission. We're doing mission number 6, which is this one here. This one is kind of like a pitch battle setup. 12 inches up. There's a little bit of gap on one on each side. But the secondaries for this mission are, we have the baggage train, which we haven't done on stream yet. So the baggage train is basically you put a 60 by 100 base down. And for each, we each put it down in our deployment zone. And it has to be more than 3 inches away from the board edge, but otherwise in our deployment zone. If you control either baggage train, you get 100 points for each of them at the end of the game. So to control, you have to be within 6 inches. You need to have unit strength 10 or more. You can also destroy your enemy's baggage train. So you can, if you get within base contact, I think, with a unit strength of 5 or more, and you stick around until the beginning of your next start or turn subphase, that baggage train gets destroyed, and you get an extra 250 points. So there's a lot of incentive to try and destroy the enemy baggage train. But in addition to that, we're also using strategic objectives 4 in this mission. So there are 4 objectives on the board here, which you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 in this kind of diamond shape. And for these, basically, they're worth 30 points. Each one is worth 30 points at the end of each player turn. So that's my turn and your turn. So if you control all 4, you get 120 points on my turn. And if you do it again on your turn, that's another 120 points. And it keeps on adding up. So it can, if you're dominating the battlefield, you can score a lot of points. Now, to score those points, you need to be within 6 inches, and you need to have a unit strength of 10 or more, and you have to be core. So it's actually not a lot of units that are eligible to actually score those points. So it gets a little bit tricky. You have to kind of build around that. But a lot of these new match play missions use the strategic locations secondaries. So it's something you do have to kind of take into account when you build your list. So that's that for the mission. Let's get into some army lists and see what we are running here. You are up first.
All right, so that's my general. He has some runes, and he's, okay. So he has a great weapon, full plate, shield bearers, master rune of smithing, rune of preservation, rune of passage, and the grudge rune. Now, what all that does, rune of preservation, that's the one that prevents killing blow and the D6
that's a big one because I got the ogre blade.
Okay, rune of passage allows him to move through difficult terrain. I don't know. Sorry. To move through cover.
Yeah.
Nothing special. I don't think that's gonna. Oh, you got some trees. Yeah. And then we have the Grudge rune. That'll allow him to re-roll a 1 in the combat phase.
Yep.
Which is cool.
It's good. Makes him a little more reliable.
Yeah, well, which will be good. Now we go into the next dude. What do you have for the next dude?
Your BSB, your Thane?
Yep, Thane, BSB. Okay, so hand weapon, handgun, full plate, shield, battle standard bearer, master rune of grungy, rune of battle, shield bearers, rune of stone, master rune of bursting flame, rune of accuracy, and the rune of rapid fire. So he's the shooty dude with the BSB all in one.
It's a lot of points for a dude, but he does a lot of work too.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to stand and shoot when you charge.
Yep.
With that gun, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And you got your Rune Lord.
And here's a Rune Lord. He's only 185 points, which makes him a little more doable. With the Master Rune of Balance, Rune of Spell Breaking. Let's see here. And it gives the unit that he's with, what is it?
Magic Resistance 2, Flaming Attacks, and Armor Bane 2.
And Armor Bane 2.
Forge
Yep.
Fire.
Forge Fire. All right, so what do we got next? Those are 25 warriors. They have the Master Rune of Hesitation, Standard, Musician, Champion, Veteran. Sorry, they're not veteran, but they are drilled, and they have great weapons and shields.
Gotcha.
Okay. Those are our Thunderers. We have a nice unit of 21. Let's see here. Heavy armor, great weapons, shields, veterans, handguns, standard bearer, musicians. I'm hoping they can just like hit back with some stuff and get a stand and shoot maybe.
Yep.
Who the fuck knows? And then here are our Rangers. And we got 15 Rangers. They got throwing axes, heavy armor, crossbows, hand weapons, great weapons, shields, standard, musician, champion, rune of battle. And that's them. We have 3 gyrocopters. They got the clatter guns. They're
Old
all
school gyrocopters.
individual units. And then to round out the last thing is the what? The cart?
The cart? The pony cart?
Or pony cart.
Bugman's cart, right?
Yep.
Makes you go fast.
Cool.
It's a light chariot.
That brings us right on 2,000 points on the nose.
Nice. Yeah, Swarby, I also like this matchup. Chaos versus Dwarfs is kind of very iconic. We haven't done this much on stream. I think maybe we played this maybe once, like a long time ago, because I own Dwarfs and I own Warriors of Chaos, so Mike usually wants to play his army, so we don't mix it up too much. So it's cool to like. I like playing against Dwarfs because I've only done that once ever. That was just like a few weeks ago for the first time. So curious.
Yeah, I've never played against them. No, I did play against them once.
Against the
It
Dwarfs.
was like my second or third game of Old World.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah. And Swarby's also pointing out that the strategic locations, the points rack up real fast. Yeah, when Mike and I played this a couple times with only like 3 of them, and we were scoring like 400 points by the end of the game. It's crazy. Like it really, really adds up. Which also makes it like you need shooting stuff. Like I'm finding out with the Chaos Army is unless I can like really rush somebody down like on all 3 objectives or 4 objectives or whatever, it's really hard for me to stop people from scoring points. Because even if it takes me until turn 4 to get you off, you still scored up to 180 points just for holding that for 6 player turns.
Yeah, but once you win combat, I'm falling back 2 inches. These things are only 2 inches bigger.
Yeah, well, it depends where you fall back, right? So if you are like standing right in the middle of it and you go back 2 inches, you're still closer to it than I am. So you still control it. So you can position yourself, especially with Dwarfs, which is hard to shift. Shield wall, stubborn. You can make it
Hey,
so
you know me, I like pitch battle. I was like, bush.
Yep. Oh, thanks. It's a baggage train. Looks great.
Oh.
Yeah, we just kind of threw them together. We got to do some more. Well, I know Mike wanted to make some baggage trains. I want to make some too. So like custom stuff that for each army. Yeah, the Marauder Horsemen are good at. I agree with you. I was thinking about taking javelins exactly for that reason. But I like the Marauder Horsemen because they're cheap unit that's scoring. You can get up unit strength 20, which is what I have in this list, pretty easily. And then they got to take off. They got to go 5 of them or 6 of them before I lose my scoring status. And they're easy to hide. You can move very quickly. I kind of like them for that purpose. And I also kind of like Marauders too, because you can put them in skirmish formation, so it's hard for them to get shot off objectives, and that's what I'm doing in this game. But let me run through my army list here. So I've got a general. So this is my Chaos Lord. So he's my general. He's on a steed. He's got the marker cast undivided. His big thing, he's got an ogre blade and just 1 favor of the gods. So he's just a 2-up save dude running around with an ogre blade, basically. And he goes to the big brick of knights. Now for my big bruiser, I've got an Exalted Champion on a Chaos Dragon. So Chaos Dragons are now impetuous, which is a little bit of a downside. But I can still, I've got Leadership 8. I can test off my General's Leadership 9. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not too easy to fail that test. He's got the Crown of Everlasting Conquest for a 5-up regen. He also comes with his 5-up ward save, and he's got a 4-up save from the dragon itself. And he's got 1 favor of the gods with a great one. And then finally, I've got a Sorcerer Lord. So he's on the steed. He's a level 3 wizard. He's got the Lore Familiar, and he's using Demonology. So he's basically taking the buff and hex spells, because this unit's probably going to be marching and charging and in combat most of the time. So I really want self-cast spells and stuff that I can cast before I actually march. So he's got Demonic Vessel to give +1 strength and attacks and AP for his unit. He's got Demonic Vigor to gain movement, toughness, and initiative for his unit. And then finally, he's got Gathering Darkness to debuff whatever unit they're going to charge into, give them -2 initiative and -2 leadership, and they can't use their general's inspiring presence. I've got a big unit of 10 Chaos Knights. So this is where the characters go. Basically, I'm really fishing for that +1 strength, attack, and AP. If they get that off, this unit should crush most of the things it touches. I've got 10 Marauder Horsemen. Again, they're there just to score. Their core, it's unit strength 20. You got to kill 6 of them before I lose the ability to score the strategic objectives. They can move quickly and get to them by turn 1. They just do a lot for a relatively small number of points. They've got light armor and shields. And then same thing for the Marauders. I've got 16 Marauders on foot. They've got light armor and shields as well, and hand weapons, not flails as pictured here. I got to swap out the weapons. They just run around on foot, try not to get killed, and try to hold on to those objectives as long as possible. And then finally, a big old fire dragon. So I think 1 solo dragon probably doesn't work anymore in this, or 1.5, or it's much more difficult to make it work. 2 dragons, though, still works just fine. You keep them together, you charge the same target, you try and knock it out. The Warfire Dragon also has the added benefit of knocking out a vulnerable save, or the ward save, which is cool, within 3 inches. And of course, if he dies, he also explodes and does like D6, strength 5, AP2 hits to units around him, which is just freaking awesome. All right, that's basically it. Yeah, I've got pink hairs on all my dudes. All my Marauders are somewhere between Tzeentch and Slaanesh, right? All right, so we have started deployment. Jesse has like 8 drops, and I have 5, and I won the roll-off, so I made him drop first.
So I got this dude and this dude. Yeah,
so you've got your baggage train over there. This one over here. I've got my baggage train over here. Given that you're not super fast, you're probably not getting to my baggage train unless you're completely rolling over me, in which case I've lost the game already anyway. So I'm really hoping just like hold onto this thing with these Marauders for as long as possible before you shoot them with clatter guns, and then try and go for your baggage train, basically. But I have to, I've got to drop my next drop here. So you have, what, 2 gyros down so far?
I got 1 gyro and 1 pony card.
Gotcha. All right, so I got to put down, well, I only have 3 other units before I get to characters. Let's see here. So your card's there, so that's probably where your army's going, or around there. All right, so I'm going to put a unit of Marauders here in skirmish formation. Right. Oh, you know what? Let's see. There's an objective here. 1 there, 1 there. Maybe I come around this side. Yeah, I kind of like that idea.
Do they have javelins?
No, they don't have javelins. I didn't have the points for it in this one. One day they might.
What's their armor save?
5 up. Shield, light armor shield.
Toughness 3?
They are toughness 3. Yeah, they're not. Your clatter guns will absolutely destroy them, but try and make that as hard as possible. Okay, Marauder Horsemen are there.
All right. Ugh. Okay, here's another gyro.
Oh, in fact, We'll just put these guys here. I just realized if you make me take a panic test and I fall back into order, I don't want to go off the board. At least not that easily. All right, another gyro's there. I got to put my knights down and the warp fire dragon. Let's do the knights.
Is anybody frenzied?
Nobody is frenzied. Frenzy sucks now. It wasn't great before, but it definitely is bad now.
Now, is this one big unit?
This is one big unit.
I got the new Chaos Knights. I've been painting them up, and they're done, and they looked awesome. I mean, the models are just stupid crazy.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Chaos Knight models. The AOS
Chaos
ones.
Knights, yeah. So then I picked up some of the Warriors because I love the Knights so much, and they're trash. Fucking trash. I put like 4 of them together. I was like, fuck this.
The Age of Sigmar ones?
The old world Chaos Warrior ones.
The
box of like
there's
30.
so many versions of Chaos Warriors. I don't even know which one they use.
It's like the box of 32 or something. They all have the same fucking pose.
The weapons are like held really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
oh my god. I just. Ugh. All right. My turn, huh? What's their max charge range?
They move 7. I can buff them to move 8. So if they move 8, they're what?
16, 18, something like that.
17? Right? 14. Yeah, 17.
Doesn't matter. You have a dragon. Stop worrying about any shit. All right.
I have no idea how this is going to go. I feel like I have the edge, but if I underestimate it, I have no margin for error, because if I lose, like when I played Mike, I screwed up and I let him charge my knights by accident. I got closer than I thought I was, and I basically lost the game from like turn 1.
Here's another gyro.
Okay. All right, warp fire. Fire's going to go right there.
Okay, so now you are just
characters.
Just characters.
Just characters. What are you thinking?
Thinking if I should change my battle plan a little bit.
Well, you haven't committed anything slow yet, so you still have time.
We have the hill here. We weren't going to use it too much, and we were going to scout these guys. I was thinking about scouting these guys over here a little bit, and then taking the objective. If they're right here, they start with the objective. We start with this objective, and then we can start worrying about how he's going to kill shit and try to make a battle line somewhere along there. But if I do that, you're going to come around this way with something, like a dragon over there. Either which way. But I'm talking too much because it's still deployment. But that is an awesome model.
Isn't the Warfire Dragon a cool model?
Like, that one's fucking cool. It's all right.
Yeah, I agree, Swarby. The frenzy change. I feel like it's weird, right? Because all right, so they had like sweeping changes to the game with infantry, making them better. They clearly thought they were going to be worried about certain things. Like that's why I think they nerfed things like the Trollhammer Torpedo, and they nerfed some of the casting values on like some of the dwarf spells and stuff like that. So like clearly they were trying to make sure they didn't make things too powerful by accident. And I think that's why they nerfed Frenzy, but I don't think Frenzy needed that at all. Like the fact that it only works if you charge now, that just feels terrible.
All right, here's some Thunderers.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that has Frenzy that you'd want to take is on infantry, right? Because you don't want to get baited into charge with units that have like really large charge ranges or skirmish and things like that, because then they just constantly charge in the wrong direction. But like you want like Frenzy on Beastmen and stuff, or guys, Corn models is just cool. Like you actually want that, but now it's just bad. All right, let's do that. Then my Chaos Wizard will have to go probably next to that guy. Let's get out. And the big old dragon.
With a tiny base.
With the tiny base. Yeah, I know. If any dragon's going to have a big base, it should be the Chaos Dragon. All right.
All right.
I'm all deployed. It is over to you.
So, here are some warriors.
Mess with this camera. This camera feels dark. This table is very strange because it's all white, obviously. So it throws off like the color balance, and it doesn't look great on the overhead. I can mess with that a little bit. It's worse. You knocking stuff over? Maybe that's
Once I try putting characters in there, it's going to be stupid.
Okay, there we go. That's maybe a little bit better. Yeah, Huskarls are cool. I've only used them one time, and they suffered from freshly painted model syndrome. I brought them in one game. The first time I painted them the whole week, they died immediately. It's like a fireball killed like 9 out of 10 of them the first turn of the game. But I want to try them again. I think they're cool. They have so many attacks when like you buff them upright, and you get counter charge, which is cool. That's another reason why Chaos Knights are much better now, is because they got counter charge. But I haven't really been able to leverage that yet, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, Huskarls with if you get them up there with Frenzy and with Furious Charge, you know, they're throwing out, what, 3 attacks each? That's nuts. Right, I see a battle line.
Nothing that I have is a range over 24 inches except for these dudes.
The Rangers, right? Yeah,
Yes.
30 inch
So
crossbows.
if I scout them, I am more likely to get go second.
Well, I've got the +1 either way, so you might as well scout them.
You have +1 for finishing first, right?
Yeah. So there's no reason not to scout them.
Oh, so I can't get I can't get like the negative. Isn't there some negative bullshit about finishing last?
No, it's finishing first gives you a benefit. Finishing last doesn't.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I scout them.
Right.
All right. And they want to be within 6 inches.
Yeah, and you don't want to be within 18 of that dude. Or 19 of the Chaos Dragon. Because he flies 10 Swift Stride.
All right, let me just check that. But I want to be within 30. One of those fucking things, so we at least take some pop shots. Okay.
Hot shots are good.
You said 18?
19.
19. Well, I'm like 22. All right, and then we're within 6 of this with 5 of that. Let me find some pieces for that. All right, how do I look?
You look good.
Good.
Let's get these deployment zones up, and we're ready to rock and roll. Alrighty. All right, sir. You have to roll our first turn.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Sorry.
Guys not cooperating?
What?
They're not cooperating on that?
No, I
that
deployed them. I deployed them in 2 ranks, not 3 ranks.
Gotcha.
Uh,
All right, I got 3. You got 6.
6.
You're going. Well, you get to pick now.
I get a pick.
Something that somebody told me in the comments. I didn't realize it, and I looked more closely at this stuff. Yeah, it's not automatic anymore. You actually get to choose if you win the roll off, which is a really big difference because a lot of armies don't want to go first.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I want to go first.
Especially if you're going for more of a scoring game plan. Probably do want to go second.
Yeah, I'm going second. You can go first.
All right, then. I probably did want to go first because I do not have a scoring game. But let's see. Yeah. Yeah, because my army's designed to rush you down. So I might as well go with the game plan, right? So, all right. So we are on turn 1. Let's see. I got to do some spells. Nothing's in charge range of the dragon, so I don't have to do an impetuous test. I just do favor of the gods. So let's do a few of those. Let me just check. I think I remember from last time I didn't take a favor of the gods on. Yeah, I did not take one on the sorcerer lord. So I'm not going to roll for him because I don't want to get stupidity and not be able to reroll it because that would not be great. So yeah, here's for the exalted champion of the dragon. He gets a 5, so he's got an extra attack. And then here's for the chaos lord. He has an extra, I think it's toughness, but it's only for this turn, so it's probably not gonna matter. Alrighty, so let's do spells.
This is T5, so it goes to T6.
No, he stays at T. He's a T5 dragon.
No, I'm saying your +1 toughness is turn. So you go from T5 to T6.
Oh, the guy on the horse, yeah,
Oh,
but not the guy on the dragon. Dragon is T5. Yeah, he's an exalted champion, so he's
who
weapon
just got
to 6.
+1 toughness?
Dragons don't get +1 toughness.
I'm sorry, who got +1 toughness?
I'm sorry, they do get +1 toughness, but he starts at 4, that's what goes 5. This guy got +1 toughness, but only for the turn, or for the until my next turn. All right, so I'm going to do some spells. Let's start with see, the hex is only 12 inches, so I'm not doing that. Demonic Vigor, 15-inch range. I'm casting it on myself. Here we go. That goes off on a 9, which is then +2, so 11.
All right.
It's a good box card.
How many spells you got? 3?
I have 3 spells, yeah.
And that's your second one?
That was my first one, but I'm not casting the hex. And where's your rune dude?
My rune dude is right here.
Okay, he's probably not within 21, because I think we have to be 24 inches apart.
No.
So you could go for boxcars. I have one other spell, which is going to give me +1. But the other ones, these are both expiring. I don't even know why I'm doing this. They're expiring the end of my turn, so they're useless right now. Never mind.
All right. Sounds great.
I'm not going to cast in case I miscast. Okay. Movements. There it is. All right. Let's see. So my Warfire Dragon can shoot at you, which is probably good because I don't think I need to march right now. You've got your shooting there, your Thunderers, your Rangers, and then you've got the Gyros going to be flying around.
Let's do this guy. No.
Oh, I think you have Vanguard moves on your Gyrocopters, don't you?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, check that. I think
They have
do.
Vanguard?
I believe so. So if you want a Vanguard, you can go ahead and do that before we get underway here.
Yes. Yes, they do.
And I think they're skirmisher monster cat. They're not close to order, so they move just like skirmishers.
So they each can move 9 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that the bombers have close order, so they actually have to wheel and all that kind of stuff, but the regular dudes do not. So normally you do this before, of course, before you know who's going first, but you'd probably be going in the same spots no matter what. You're not going to.
Yeah, this is my second time
aggressive.
using these guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Be very forgiving here. Alrighty. You're doing that. So I did get Demonic Vigor off. So that does give me the movement. I don't need to cast the other spell. So now I can march 16 instead of 14 with them, which is pretty good.
Wait, you did get a spell off? Can I throw some dice?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, roll for your fated. You need box cards to stop it.
10? No.
So I'm wondering if I just go like right up in your face, just come at you. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Maybe I'd even go for the Rangers. So you know what? Let's go. 10 inches will get me just past the edge there. And then I'll start paying for some wheels here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And unless you back up, you're not going to be able to stand and shoot against me. Okay, and then we'll put the dragon. Dragon should probably just march. Kind of go anywhere I want with this dude. Probably just do like that, and I'll wheel like that. And then this guy, I think he flies a little bit slower. No, I think he's also fly 10. See, he's fly 10 also. So he's going to fly 10. Oh, okay. I love the idea of shooting with this guy. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's just super cool that he can do it. So I'm going to fly 10 to there. Side lumber a little bit.
I need to make sure they each have on the side.
And then this guy's going to do that. I'm just shifting around a little bit so I can get within 6 inches of that thing and score it with this unit. And then these guys are going to get gunned down by those guys, but that's all right. It's all right. Go all the way up to here. Ladder gun is what, 24 inch range?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're going to get close range on me no matter what. And you can also, they have move and shoot, right? So you can like march and shoot with those things, I think.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of them, yeah. So you're going to be hitting me on force no matter what, probably. So I'm just going to kind of come up, take this there, try and hold on to this thing as long as I can until you shoot me off of it, basically. Okie doke. All right, so I have one thing to shoot with my Warfire Dragon. Let's see. I'm going to try and put a big blast into your big unit. Let's try and put this on your dwarfs.
What are you going to try to do?
I'm going to try and shoot a flaming stone thrower thing at you.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see.
All right, so you need an artillery and scatter.
I do. I got him. Okay. Yep. 4 inches that way.
Okay, 4 inches that way. Well, that's going to hit somebody.
All right, you just tell me what I got and I'll roll for it.
All right, well. To partial on the BSB.
All right, here's a partial on the BSB. BSB's not hit.
Okay, one direct hit on one dude, two full hits,
okay.
And then 1, 2, 3 partials.
3 partials. I got 2 of the partials. You said 2 direct hit and 2 partials? Or 2 direct hit and
3
then 3
partials,
yeah.
2 full hits, and 1 direct hit.
Oh, and 1 hole. Okay. So it's 5 hits total. Here's the one for the hole.
Yeah, 5 hits total.
All right, I wounded that guy.
Okay.
You probably have a ward save, right?
Yeah.
You get the banner in front of me, right?
Yep. Does
Yeah, so you got a 5 up.
it's -3 your armor save for the under the
Yeah,
hole,
this one's
right.
-3.
So have your armor and shield. But that's the word.
Okay,
and
so I
he
killed
fails.
one guy there. And then these are at AP 1.
Okay.
I got
Strength
these are strength 4, so 3 of them.
3 of them.
So these are 3 5-ups, and then 3 more 5-ups. All right, you got 3 all together. I'll take it.
Okay.
Untold centuries of dwarven expertise wiped out with the word Fire Blast. All right. So I think that brings us to the end of the turn. So now in terms of scoring,
yeah.
So I have 1, 2 with this unit because within 6, 3 because my Knights unit is core within there.
Okay.
So I pick up 90 points at the end of this, or at the end of the first player turn. And you pick up 30 points because you're sitting on the one in your deployment zone.
Okay.
So you can see how quickly these points rack up, right? Like if you don't shift me off now, I just keep scoring 90s.
All right, so I need a 7 to get you.
You gonna charge in?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, so declare charges.
Okay.
He's charging these two, we'll charge those two. And that's the plan.
All right.
All right. So I guess they obviously make it, right?
Unless I flee.
What we need to do, yeah, you need to make a decision.
So they're both charging?
Yeah.
Hmm. You get 2 chances to run me down. And you go much faster than I likely go. Because what do you fly like 8 on those things?
I think it's 9. I don't know.
Not
You know better than I do.
I don't remember. It's flying 8 or 9. Maybe it's 8's on the bomber.
Fly 9.
Yeah, in retrospect, I probably shouldn't. There's no reason to get that close. I guess I just soak it up. You come and charge me. I know you get D3 impact hits. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, they're all within. All right, so they come up like this, right?
Yep, and I rank up to you.
And then they're not, but they still go base to base, even though they're separate units.
Basically. Yeah, you just have to go the most direct unit. That should put you in base to base. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to rank up.
How wide is your model?
They are 30 wide.
30.
Yeah. And you're 50s. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's as good as I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go. Alrighty. And then you got to charge
over here.
There.
5 and 3 is 8. I made it.
Yep.
All right.
Let's move this out of the way.
They're not drilled. They're just dudes.
Eating charges with my knights every game. But this is a charge I think I'm okay with.
Poor guys.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And then we got remaining moves. Remember, you get +1 movement for your other 2 units there that are within 6 of your pony cart.
What's that?
Well, you're probably not going to move the Thunderers, but your warriors are going to have +1 movement for your pony cart.
Yeah, they can't charge over here. I would never make it, right?
It's pretty far. It's probably outside of the game.
All right.
Oh, look who's watching. It's Big Mike.
Yo, Mike. Flush his turd. All right. Let's see here. All right. So regular movements. These guys can march 8 inches. Do I want him to march? Let's just stick with 4. Let's see where that goes. Just like nowhere.
Coming at me, huh?
It's
getting ready to.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, he's right. Should we have him in here? There's no point shooting that beardy hairy bullshit. I got 2 dragons to aim at. I mean, it's not going to do enough damage.
Well, you might get a wound.
But if I do, then I lose 4 inches movement on this unit.
Oh, it's because you can't march and shoot. Yeah.
So I'm probably better off doing something like...
Yeah, he's not great into the T6 guys. He's great into infantry. He's great into horsemen. Not so much into the T6 stuff.
That's 6 total. I mean, he still has 2 more. 1, 2.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. And then this thing. We're going to move this forward so you can't charge it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me back it up. And then it has a 6-inch movement, right? So it can march and do
it does have 6, yeah.
So it can pretty much move.
It needs a chariot, so you lumber and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so it can back him up.
Sure.
Okay. Now this thing needs to get out of your line. Do you have one of those? These things.
Ah, yeah. I do have one because you left it.
Well, that's for here. I almost bought you another one the other day.
I got it. Well, I have a laser leveler. Just it's bulky. It does the same thing, but
I mean, I was back at Red Caps.
I mean, I can get one. They have them at top deck. I just
What's his
forgetting to
save?
buy 'em. 4 up armor. 4 up, 5 up, 5 up.
4 up, 5 up, 5 up. 4 up, 5 up, 5 up.
Yeah, Mike is bitter about the second game last week. That was that was a very fast beatdown last week. The Beastmen.
All right, and these guys all have to turn to charge, right? He can bounce around them like he can't. 360 over here.
I don't have 360.
Okay, so he's going to march 18. And he's going to come out.
It's going to be difficult to chase these guys down.
Right over here. What's his save?
He is a 4 up. He has a 5 up ward against magical and flaming attacks, and he has a 5 up regen.
4 up, 5 up, 5 up.
Yeah, but is that are Clattergun's flaming or no? The Brimstone gun is flaming, not the Clattergun. Yeah, I think the Brimstone is like a fire attack.
Clattergun.
I don't think the Clatter attack is flaming. Clattergun.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
It's just like a machine gun, basically.
Yes, it is not.
Okay, so he's just a 5 up and then a 5 up regen. Oh, sorry, 4 up armor, 5 up regen.
All right, so that looks like I'm done for movements.
Okay.
Shooty shit. We have a couple of shots.
Shooty shit.
We'll just shoot the dragon here. Start with that. These guys have to shoot that dragon. It looks like there is one.
They can all see.
21 dudes.
You got ranks,
and then one's a champion.
Yeah. Even if you had a third rank, they could still all see because they're on a hill and I'm large target.
Oh, third rank. Oh, jeez.
Because now it's the first 2 ranks can always see large targets, and then if you're on a hill, you get an extra rank.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, so this is at the big,
9,
the exalted
11,
dragon.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Before I roll this. Do I care about the armor bane? No. This dude's leaving the unit.
This one's for you, Mike.
You're a cunt.
And he'll come over here.
The rune guy?
Yeah. Because if you charge, he's just dead. It's so that extra point of whatever ain't gonna help. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13,
How close
14,
am I?
15,
Am I within 15 of everybody? Because we got to do it model by model, unfortunately.
There's 20. 12 inches.
Oh, right, the Thunder is a 24. Yeah. So how many are within 12? Oh, it's more than I thought. I thought it was further away. Say you got all of them. It's close enough.
1, 2, 3, 4 or not.
4 not? Okay.
It's like I just measured. And then I need one more for the champion, which
Gotcha.
so this is the champion right here.
Well, the champion is a higher ballistic skill.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's the
That's
red
why
one. Okay,
red
got it. So these are on 4s.
4s. 1. Oh man, that sucked.
Yeah, that was actually pretty terrible.
I'm rolling pretty bad. Against Nate, man, I'll tell you. Not only did I roll bad, every impact hit was a 6. Rolling the wound, strength 4. There's no 6s.
No, you're looking for 5s. It's 2 5.
Don't matter.
Oh.
It's still really bad.
Still nothing.
All
but you have 4 more attacks hitting on 5s from the other dudes who are not
4 more attacks from the other dudes hitting on 5.
Yeah.
We got 2 hits.
And then 5s again.
1
there you
wound.
go.
There's 1 more.
All right, that's AP 1, right? Handguns?
Thunderers, no, they're AP 2. Right?
No, I don't
Handguns
think so.
are
I think they're AP 1. I think crossbows are AP 0 with armor bane 2.
Wait,
I think crossbows are AP 1, armor bane 1.
I thought crossbows were armor bane 1 and no AP.
They definitely have no AP, but these are handguns. I think they're strength 4 AP 1.
It's right here. You're right, AP 1.
Okay.
Armor bane 1. Yep.
All right, so 5 up armor.
Done. Done. All right, Clattergun. How's that work again?
I think it's D6 shots.
Okay. D6 shots by his ballistic skill. It has quick shot and move and shoot. Does it suffer any minuses for moving?
So you're firing multiple shots. You're BS 3, so you're hitting on 5s.
5s. So here's D6.
Yeah, D6.
5
5 shots.
Oh, this is on this dude with the less save.
Gotcha.
Reroll that.
Yeah, that's definitely cocked.
It's a 3. It's fine. It fell. 4 doesn't wound.
Okay, right.
All right. Super simple. Okay.
Very effective shooting.
Now we're in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, we are already.
All right, let's do over here first because that's fun.
Which one?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
That I want.
The one that's going to go really
Let me
well.
get some positive stuff going on. So here's my impact hits.
Yeah. 1d3 for each.
Oh,
that's good.
So
5 impact
3,
hits.
5. Strength 4, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 2 wounds.
Okay. No. Well,
I don't think it has any.
no, they're light chariots. Or no, they're not even light chariots. They just have impact hits. So there's no AP. So 5 ups. Kills 2.
Okay. Now I charged. So do I go to first here?
Yeah. I'm only initiative 3.
All right.
That is 2 so far for combat res. You're going to crush this combat pretty easily. At least you should. I think your 2 attacks each at, I want to say weapon skill 4, strength 4.
Weapon skill 4, strength 4. Yep. 2 attacks, 4 dice.
Right.
What's your weapon skill? 4.
4, yeah.
1.
And then 1 3 up. All right, another 5 up. Nope, that's gets another one. 3 down, which means I have 2 attacks left.
Do you have a champion?
I don't think I took a champion. I think I just took the musician. Yeah, just the musician. Yeah. 2 attacks. Nothing.
Nope.
You win by 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Do you outnumber me?
I do, but I'm not infantry, so it doesn't matter. So I am far away.
Musician's only for a tie.
Yeah, but we didn't tie. Yeah. So I'm lead. I want to say like 7 or something. 6 maybe. Lead 6 without the champion. Maybe I should take a champion next time. I pass actually. Wait, no, I'm -3, right?
4.
So I fall back in good order. So do you want to try and catch me?
Yes. Wait, hold on.
4 inches.
Do I have to decide that before you roll?
I believe so. I know with the flea, you definitely do. I think it's also the fallback.
But if the fallback in good order is you fall back directly from my middle,
Yeah.
it would be your turn and you can charge me.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, we have to randomize which one I fall back from because I have to pick one because they're the same unit string. So on 4, 5, 6, it's the taller one. Yeah. So that's the one I'm going to fall back from. So that means I fall back this way. So I go like that, and I can reform, but I'm skirmisher, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool, but you feel back 4 inches, right?
Yeah.
So if I follow up, I get my impact hits again.
Yeah, you should.
Cool.
Practice,
Let's do that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Do I roll for anything? 3d6. Make sure I don't roll
You do.
ones.
So which one is this for?
Go up, the first one.
Which one is which though?
Wait.
On a 4, 5, 6, this is the Swift Stride roll.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the Swift Stride roll, which means you got a 4,
Which is
which should be enough.
enough, right? Because you.
Yeah, because you don't have to wheel. Oh no, it actually might be a little bit short because like my bases.
That's in.
Okay, yeah. Okay, take it. Yeah.
Just barely.
Now the other guy wouldn't have gotten it. Yeah, roll for him now.
All right. Now, this one's Swift Stride.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
got it.
he's in.
So they're both in. They're going to go impact me again.
All right. Something good's happening over there. All right. Now, I charged. So let's see if we can kill a couple of knights.
Yeah.
Ah.
And this is still over here. Okay. So you charge. We're both initiative 4, but my champion is going first. I mean, my lord's going before you at initiative 6. And then my let's see. My sorcerer lord is initiative 4 also. So he's going to go at the same time. So everybody's going at the same time except for the chaos lord who's going first.
What? Everybody goes at the same time except for.
The chaos lord is initiative 6.
Okay. I'm going to challenge.
I am going to accept with the random champion in the unit.
Ah. Okay. You want to do that first?
Yeah, let's do that. That's tradition, right?
Great weapons.
Yeah, so same time.
Same time. That's right. I have 2 attacks. That's 2 hits. And strength 4, 5.
5. So 3s. Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Here's my guy. 2 hits. He's got hand weapon. It's 4s. And it's AP 1.
There
Nothing.
we go.
Then I have the horse. He hits. He does not wound. He's strength 3.
Okay.
Wash. All right, here's my Chaos Lord. He's hitting on 3s.
Miss.
He hits all of them.
Jeez.
He's got an Orga Blade, so he's winning on 2s. All right, so that kills one. These, you're using Great Weapon, so it's just it's 3 kills.
3 dead.
So
Okay.
3 for colors.
And everybody else gets a strike?
Well, it's only the front rank, so 3 of them are already dead, and then the
Okay.
champion already swung.
Yep.
So you have, what, 4 more?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total.
Yeah.
3 dead, 4 left.
Yeah, so 4
Okay.
strikes.
Which one's your mage?
Oh, he's right here.
And what's his save?
He has 5 up heavy armor and then 5 up ward save.
5 up.
No, sorry, 4 up armor because he's got barding.
5 up 4. All right. So this dude killed the dudes in front of him, obviously, right? Is that how it
Well, it
works?
went to the rank and file, so you can pull them from the other end.
Oh, so it doesn't matter where
No.
anywhere, and I can make my 2 attacks.
Yep, you can put
on
2 in
him,
there. Yeah,
and then I can make the rest of the 2 attacks on the unit.
Yeah, because your champion is what, this dude?
No, Bugman.
Oh, Bugman. Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. Yes, you can put 2 into the wizard.
So 2 in the wizard, 2 in the champ, 2 into the other thing. So
Yeah.
here's the 2 into the wizard. Weapon skill 4.
Yeah, weapon skill. No, weapon skill 5, I believe.
5.
Let me just check. It's either 4 or 5. Oh, it's not enough for a 3 to hit me, that's for sure.
Okay. Strength 5.
That's a wound. Okay, so this is a 6 up armor, and then a 5 up ward. All right, so we've got 3 left.
Okay.
No, sorry, 2 left. 2 left.
Here's my 2 regular attacks. We got a hit and a miss. Okay. 3 plus, I guess.
Yeah.
Strength, Yep. 4 wounds. Takes.
So now it's a 5 up armor, and no ward save. Kills.
Oh, killed one. All right, so I did 2 wounds.
Yes, 1 to the wizard, and then you killed 1 knight. So now the other knights are going to swing. So that means I have 2 knights left, because 1 is the champion there. 2 knights. 1 hit. Nothing. And then 2 horses. 2 horses there. Yeah, just the 2. Oh, the knight that you killed also gets to swing, because it's initiative 4.
Yep.
Sorry, here's the third knight. That guy hits because he's left to go 5. He wounds you AP 1. So take a 6 up armor save.
Yep.
Okay, that kills another. And then I have 3 horses. 2 hits. Strength 4. 1 wound, no AP, so take a 5 up save. You have a 5 up armor save.
Oh, sorry. 5 up armor save, you said. Got it.
Okay, and then I have the Sorcerer Lord, who is 3 attacks at weapon skill 5. 2 hits. Nothing, and then the horse hits and does not wound. Okay. All right, so I did 4, you did 2. I took away your rank. I have a rank. I have a banner. You have a banner. I outnumber you, so you don't get that bonus. You do get a
Rune of
close
battle.
order. Close order and a rune of battle. So 5, I win by 1.
Okay. 6, so I'm fine.
Okay.
So I just give ground.
You give ground, yeah.
Okay. And that's 2 inches back, right?
Yep, it's 2 inches back.
Do you want to follow up?
No, I'm going to restrain because I'd rather charge you and get my lance bonus. Let's try and restrain. I restrain. So I don't really,
I get to reform, correct?
not on a give ground.
Okay.
You can drill and
Fall
reform,
back,
but
give
yeah.
ground. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, eventful turn 1. Well, not super eventful.
All right.
Not uneventful, I guess. All right. So now it is turn 2.
Okay.
Steve says, sorry I missed the intro. Are you guys liking the 1.5.1 changes?
No,
you don't
my
like
whole army is gone.
Yeah, it kind of messed with your goblins a lot. At least the version that you were playing.
I was still painting my bows
I love it personally. I like the changes a lot, even though,
because he couldn't beat my goblins.
that's all. But I was just starting to get into the poison archer bricks and stuff like that. And now that's just all gone. But at least I got my fill at ACO and I got to run them that whole weekend, which is fun. Although they do feel stupid and broken. However, I think the Double Dragon Tomb King list is probably still stupid and broken. But maybe not as bad. So we'll find out. I don't really want to run it again, though. It's just not the most interesting army to me. Okay.
So you got Double Dragon Chaos.
Double Dragon Chaos. I'm not really liking this that much either. I like having more stuff, like lots of little units, as opposed to like, it's not a Death Star build, but to having like 4 like combat or 3 combat.
You're paying these things so nice.
Thank you. I'm still working on the dragon, obviously. I got to do the corn part of it. But,
I'm still working on multiple armies.
well, yeah, me too. I don't have anything. I don't have a single finished army. Tomb King's maybe the closest because I tried to get it ready for the tournament. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, the poison block. Well, yeah, I'm glad the poison blocks are gone.
He is.
Yeah. They aren't gone, and you can and still should play them. They don't kill monsters anymore. They have a purpose. They're not awful. It's just not.
Oh, they're horrible.
You know, just I mean, you can take poison archers. They're still okay. It's like 30 points to give a big archer unit poison. It's not the worst.
You're right.
But you don't take them to kill monsters anymore, which is the reason why everybody was taking them.
Well, I mean, they just don't. I mean, how are you going to get 30 points back on that?
Yeah, well,
I mean, like, what are you shooting at?
it's not great. I wish. I think they nerfed it way too hard, personally. Because now poison is just even melee units like don't want. Poison.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you didn't have to nerf it that hard.
It's too much.
Enough people put money into the game for them to like, oh, it makes me so angry. It's like, ah.
All right, let's do some favor of the gods. So this 3 goes away. Let's do the dragon. 5, another extra attack. All right, that guy's going to be destroying stuff. He's up to 6 attacks. This is for the Chaos Lord. He gets a 2. That gives him higher initiative for the turn. Whatever. Spells. So I'm not in combat, so I can cast all the stuff. I'm going to try and put a hex on you. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm going to try and give the most important one, which is the strength, attack, and AP. So this is range self. This is demonic vessel. It doesn't even go off. Get a 6. I needed a 9. Let's do demonic vigor. 5, 7. That also doesn't go off.
Oh, this is easy.
And now we'll do gathering darkness. This is on the range, right in front of me. 7. That goes off on a 9. Oh, no, it doesn't because you have magic resist. It doesn't even go off. Failed all the spells.
On the Rangers, they have Master Resistance 1.
Yep,
right?
everything in the Dwarf army. Except for the sub-head magic resistance.
Good thing I got that Rune Lord. Shit.
Didn't even need it.
All right, your turn.
Yeah, so I did I did the Gaze of the Gods. We're on to oh, sorry, we didn't count up points at the end of your turn. Let's see, the objective at the end of the turn is here.
No, it should be right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So I'm still closer to that one.
Oh yeah, you're totally closer because you were on
Yeah.
it, basically.
So I got 1, 2, and then you don't have a scoring unit there. I do. So I still scored 90, and you got another 30. Okay, now on turn 2, I'm going to declare some charges. So the knights are going to charge into your rangers.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. Let's do both the dragons into the thunderers. I kind of think I want to do that. Yeah, because this shouldn't be so far. Yeah, I need like a 16. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2 into the thunderers, 1 into the rangers.
All right. Okay. They're gonna flee and they're gonna stand there.
All right. Okay, so they're going to flee. Well, you got to roll, and I got to see if I want
from
to.
This guy.
Yeah, you have to take terror tests anyway, but yeah, he's higher unit.
Well, they're already fleeing, so it's from.
Yeah.
They don't have to take terror.
Although technically, you take the terror test first before you even decide to do the reaction. So take the terror. Well,
they're
it doesn't
fleeing.
matter. Okay, so you're going to choose to flee from him. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, what you're saying is I can choose to flee from him?
Yeah, because you got to declare. I declare
Doesn't
the
he have the
things,
most
then you
wounds?
take the test, then you do the reactions.
Wait. Okay.
But either way, you're fleeing, so it doesn't matter. But you are going to flee from him. Yeah.
Cool. 2d6 -1. Okay. That's 6 inches.
Okay.
And
Baggage train is
Yeah.
impassable, so you have to
So-
kind of wheel around it. So you're going to lose, say,
So
an inch.
is it like this way? So they're facing like here?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You actually...
I don't pop out on the other side.
no, you don't pop it. You have to go around. So say you lose an inch and just move from around it 6 inches or 5 inches. Because you would turn around and then you'd have to wheel around it and then... Looks good. All right, so the Warp Fire Dragon is... The Warp Fire Dragon is going to go into here, redirect into here.
Can't see it.
Oh, okay. No, I can see over my knights. It's a large target.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, line of sight on the corner. The corner doesn't get past your over my
Oh, I'm thinking the whole 360 thing. Yeah, hold on a second.
No, 360. You're gotcha.
Maybe.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah, I really can't see them. Shit, I messed that up. That was bad. Which means I'm going to get charged by that stupid big brick of stuff.
So you can either
I can go after
redirect
you.
into this unit.
Yeah, or I can just go after you. Which I definitely don't want to redirect with that. That's
And
like
they don't have, he doesn't have line of sight on this unit, so he can't.
right. I can't redirect there. He will redirect into here and go with them.
Okay.
And this guy,
Now, when you go forward and we're corner to corner, I guess you just wheel so there's a corner for that to go in.
yeah,
Right.
yep, yeah, because I can charge him at the same time. So I
Yep.
just, yeah, definitely easily fit there. Now this guy though, oh, I could go into the pony cart and I could get him right here.
How would you do what?
I'd touch you on the corner.
Well, you're on the.
Touch you on the pony cart's corner.
Oh, that's not cool.
Move it over a quarter of an inch and now I can't do
It's
it.
like he's
All right,
supposed.
yeah, do that. Do
It's
that.
like he's supposed to be behind the
Okay.
thing, so you don't get charged.
That's fair.
It's like, oh, that's a little much. Come on.
Let's see. Can I even catch you here? I mean, I might just go over the failed charge and hopefully get past your thing, but it's not super light.
Well, fail charge is like 2d6, right?
No, you full distance.
Oh.
So try everything. You do, yeah. You don't cut it short. Let me do that, and then maybe if you charge me, I just flee or something. Yeah, so let's go for it. Yeah, because fuck it. That's not great. It's like actually the worst outcome probably. So it's like 17. Just gonna. Oh, actually no, it does get me past you. It's the back of my base.
Wait, you're 5 plus.
5 plus 10 plus 2. Yeah, because I moved
Okay,
10.
17. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm measuring for the back
That's cool.
of my
I'm
yeah.
just trying to.
Here's the back of my base.
Yep.
Measure to 17 there. So it gets me out of your lark.
Okay.
He's not going to stay, but he's there. An inch over. And then these guys are all going in. Can't fail. You take it. Oh, no, you can't redirect. You can't take a terrorist with the redirect or flee on the redirect. So let's do that. This guy goes in like that. Cool. Alrighty. And no shooting of which to speak, so we're just in close combat. Let's do the gyrocopter one. So you followed up into me. You still count as charging. You get your impact hits of gyrocopters into the
Yep. All right.
the dudes.
Impact hits for gyrocopters. 2 and 2.
Four.
1, 2, 3, 4. Strength 4. Toughness 4. Right.
Toughness
toughness
3.
three.
Oh crap! That's
4
gonna hurt.
4 wounds.
5s. Passing the armor saves this time. 1, so it's 3 more dead.
Okay. Then I charge, so I get to go first again, right?
Yeah.
One skill 4 against one skill 4 is 4 plus, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1 hit. Strength 4. Toughness 4.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So 1 wound.
5 up. Nope. Kills another one.
Okay. How many was that?
You killed 4 so far.
Okay. Well, your strike back was only 4 max. right?
5. So I
5. So you have two.
no, just 1. You killed 4.
Okay.
Hits. Wounds. Take a 4-up armor save. You're good. All right, so I lose by 4. I'm at leadership 2 now. I have 4, so I pull back in good order again. You don't double out. Oh, do you double out? No, you don't double out number. You don't more than double out number. You just outnumber you like twice.
Wait,
so
6. I double outnumber you.
you have to be more than double out. So it still just fall.
Oh, you have 6 too, anyway.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I'm not. Yeah, right. They're 2 each. I'm going back. Big 6. Actually, I wanted that to be small enough so the impact hit would get me.
All right, so each one goes.
Oh, but it's the same thing. I got to pick one of them to 4 up. It's going to be the taller one again. I forgot. I have to actually move 4 inches back from this. So hold on. They go 4 back this way.
No, you said 4 up is the taller one.
Oh, sorry, 6 up. No.
It's this one, right?
I said 4, but would have been this one, but I rolled a 1, so that's why it's going from that one. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
saying. It's from this
So
one.
center to center now is like that. It's weird because the unit got smaller. So now we're going this way.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't change things a whole lot.
All right, so I got to roll for each one of these again. Okay, so this is the one that's closest. Yeah, 6 and 7.
Yeah, you got it.
He's in. It's just 3d6, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yes, 2d6 plus a Swift Stride. Yeah.
And here's the other one. 6, 7.
Yeah, you should be.
Because
You're good.
all right.
All right, you knocked me off that objective, and I can't score with the
So then we're over here for hand-to-hand combat. Oh, that's not
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, this one's gonna.
My champion lived, and we're still in the challenge.
No, it's a new combat.
Oh.
I charge you.
Well, I challenge you.
All right, I'll accept with my regular champion again. All right, so here this
Now
is him
you
first.
charge, so you got to kill him. Now you got lances.
Yeah, now I got lances. This should hopefully.
Big, stupid, ugly ogre.
What is that? That's not what I meant to press. 2 hits. 2s kills him twice.
Pretty sure a failed charge is just a charge roll.
No, failed charge, you go the full distance. I think, right?
Wait, no, he's right.
I thought that's the one time you go the full distance.
Oh no, he's right.
No, when you.
That's when you make a act. Oh,
you know what it is? No, it specifically says if someone flees, it does not count as a failed charge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I know for a fact.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, failed charge, he would have gone just
Yeah, a
the
failed charge, you
7
go that.
inches.
Because I fled.
Because you fled, I go the full.
You go
Yeah,
the full
right.
length.
It's the one exception for when you go the full distance. All right, so I killed him twice. Assuming, or are you using great weapons, or do you want to do hand weapon shield?
Well, you charged. You have AP what? 2?
Maybe 2 on the lances. It'll take you to a 5.
You're gonna
opposite.
crush everything.
Probably.
Yeah, so I'll just use the shields.
Okay, so you get a.
Well, I'll use the great weapons. If there's anybody left, I can attack.
Okay, so in that case, I killed 2 guys.
All right, 2 guys are dead.
So this is a champion. It's just a champion.
Oh,
That's
just the champion's
Yeah.
dead.
But I get the 1 overkill.
Okay.
Now I have the Chaos Lord. So he's got 5 attacks. Hits 3. He's killing on 2s.
Did you roll for Eye of the Gods this turn?
I did. He got initiative.
Right.
He kills 2 more.
2 more dead.
Oh, and then I got to do. This is the horse on the Chaos Lord. He hits. He wounds because they're strength 4 horses. So you have 1 5-up save.
Nope.
Another one. And then I have the wizard. 3 attacks. 2 hits. Nothing from the wizard. The wizard's horse. Hits. No wound from that. And then what do I have on the front? I did the champion. I have 3 more knights. 1 hit from the knight. Knight does not kill 1. And then 3 horses. I should have actually done the dragon first because they're going to obviously have initiative there. 1 hit from the horse. Nothing from the other horses. And now from the dragon. So this is the guy on top of the dragon who is up to 6 attacks now. Weapon skill 6. It's 3. He's got a great weapon, so he's hitting, wounding on 2s. All right, that kills 3 more.
3 more. Okay. 1, 2.
Then I got the dragon itself. 6 attacks. He hits 4. He kills 3 more.
3 more. All right. There's 1 left.
Okay, and then that's it until stomps.
Oh, I got 1 guy to attack back your wizard.
Yeah. This. And then the stomps are 3, and he's dying on 2s. Yeah, he's super dead.
Okay. Panic test.
Yeah, who's within 6? Anybody? I don't think anybody's within 6. I think you're good. I think the gyrocopter's too far. How far away are we? Because I'm going to reform and turn. I'm still going to be in your arc with the dragon, which I don't like. So maybe the dragon, maybe he overruns. Yeah, the dragon's going to overrun. Let's do that. I'm not.
Don't you have to test or something?
Not for overrun. Overrun.
Okay,
I
you
test
just
for not
automatically go
Yeah.
D6. Is it 2D6?
I don't think I'm going to use Swift Stride.
It's 2D6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2d6. Actually, how far away? Do I really want to go that far? I'm just thinking. I mean, worst case scenario, I go off the board, right? I just want to get out of this guy's arc. I don't have to go that far, but if I roll like Snake Eyes, that's not good. So I'm going to Swift Stride it. So here's my roll. Here's my Swift Stride. 8 inches. Okay, so I'm glad I did it. It's probably might have been needed. I'll go right there. Now I'm going to test the reform with the general. Test restraint. I get it off on a 6. So center the unit where it is. Probably not within charge range there. Need to make it worse by doing that. Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I think he was there.
He's facing like that.
Yeah, you know, I don't. All right, they're
Okay.
not going to make that charge ever.
Yeah, it's super far.
8 plus, sorry,
You have a 9-inch range. Oh no, with its pony card, it's 10.
that's just not good. Well, I guess they might, even with a
You have to go perfectly straight. Otherwise, if you wheel, you're going to lose the distance. Then you won't be able to make it. So perfectly straight, you got 10. If you don't have it perfectly straight, anything else is going to be longer than
Okay, I got you.
that. Okay. So I think we're on bottom of turn 2.
Wait, this is only my second turn?
They have wronged us.
This is your second turn, yeah.
All right, well, I got to rally these guys. All right, here's my
Yeah.
crap dice. Got it.
You're good. You're
All right,
dwarfs.
they
You're
can
back.
reform. They can't
Yeah.
shoot this turn?
You can, I think.
I can shoot.
You can't is moving though, so and you're ponderous. So you got to be hitting on crap. You can't is -2.
Sure. They can move, though, right?
You can move.
And we can get a free reform.
You get a reform. You can even march if you want. And some strategery over there. Yeah, Jay, you're right. I didn't do the horse in the challenge because he did die. You're right. That's one of the changes in 1.5.1. That's why I only rolled the 2 attacks with Lance, and then he died, so I got the 1 overkill. And before, I could have also potentially got another one from the horse, but now if you kill the guy and you still have the mount to attack, you just don't attack. Which is the reason why dragons don't win against symmetry anymore. The number 1 change.
All right. There's no way around this. Like, this is just a mess.
That unit's going to get eaten.
Well, no, I mean, there's no way I can actually even score points on this.
Oh, at the end of that turn, I scored 1, 2, and you scored 1. So I got 60, and you got 30, and nobody got the one that the horseman got chased off of.
There's just nothing I can do. You're going to charge this unit.
I am.
Okay. I can move this unit forward to here. I can then bring my general into this unit. And I can stand a chance against this.
Well, your general's pretty far away.
He has 8-inch movement now. So he would leave the unit. There's 6 right here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So they move forward.
Yeah, I think you could probably do that.
That's doable. Now, That's going to make him pretty susceptible because he's no longer going to have that ward,
This is true.
right? However, maybe I get to kill a dragon.
This is also true. You do have D6 damage.
He cannot declare a charge or declare a challenge.
No.
No, so that would mean I'm challenging him.
Yeah, although I don't think I get to see you.
This one I think you can see.
Oh, well, maybe I don't know. We'll have to, it's
mean,
very close if I can.
you're seeing the back of the unit at
Okay,
least.
fair. All right, so we can
Like
see it.
even if we, you can see it if you want.
All right.
It's like you can charge if you want. So I'm kind of at a loss what I should do because I either again they march move 8 inches and just hypothetically that's 8 inches. They stop here,
Mhm.
and you don't have to charge them.
I don't. No.
Like you don't. It might press the issue, but jeez, oh man.
All right, no harm, no foul. It was like,
Well, we knew the angle.
yeah. Good thing we looked at the line of sight
Jesus
first.
Christ.
Here. Yeah.
I'm not even putting them on right. We already know he has line of sight.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think I should do?
All right. So honestly, if that guy runs over to join that unit,
Yeah.
I may or may not charge that unit. Well, I might because okay. So yeah, maybe you kill a dragon, but it's probably more likely I beat you and chase you off the table
What with the dude on there?
with the fallback in good order with 2 dragons in there,
That's a good point.
and then you lose your. Dragon.
I'm already lost. It's already lost.
But
It's already lost
I
because
also might not do that.
without doing that, if I were to do that, your best bet would be to just back up and charge this unit. You've already got the bug
That's what I'm
rangers, so it's just a bouncing game.
Yeah.
Until you get the double charge, double.
And
thing
this
on
is the
there.
problem I have with dwarfs every single time I play is that people just dance around me until they can finally surround me and then they kill my
Yeah,
big
there's
dragon.
just nothing I can do.
But like if you move up here, that's a good play because now I probably can't wheel past you because you're so big.
Yeah, but
And I don't want to charge that with the knights. I want to charge it with the Knights of the Dragon. I can't do that yet. So
and you can't back up, so you're almost stuck charging them. Then,
yeah,
yeah, I guess that is the play.
probably.
Now, can these guys move in the unit with the 8-inch thing? Sorry, with the 8-inch movement. So, like hypothetically, they use their 8-inch move to go there. Can this dude slide over to the middle? This dude slide
No,
over?
you can't move through ranks.
How
and
do
stuff.
you move, guys? It's just a whole reform.
You'd have to do reform. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. That's one of those things where,
You can't move the characters through the units.
yeah, I wish there was some way to do that without, but I think reforming is the only way to do it. Because I think it's stupid that, for example, if I like tagged you on a corner here, this
Yeah.
guy can't fight, and you can't even move him over to fight. He should be able to move over, right? Like he should join.
Yeah,
the battle. He can move
make
forward,
way.
but
Like,
he
you
can't move
used
to the side.
You used to be able to make way and move your characters throughout the fighting ring.
Yeah, you can only do it from a back rank to a front rank, but you can't do it.
Why
within a
would
rank.
your characters be in a back rank? And if that's the case, then
Well, if you got charged in the flank, for example.
well, they can start in the back rank. So if hypothetically, if my dude's in the back rank,
You could do that.
then I can make way.
You just wouldn't benefit from BSB rerolls, who's in the back,
Well,
or
we're talking
Rune Lord.
about throwing a power, or this one
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, so like you wouldn't be able to use his inspiring presence.
Okay,
or his-
can't
you
use
lose
the
all of his auras, benefits, that kind of stuff, while he's not in the front. But then again, you don't need.
So I guess the only
to-
play is then move them forward, and maybe you'll charge. But even if you were to like reform and go this way, I still couldn't catch you. Wait, the gyrocopter's there. You can't. You can turn 90 degrees and go how far? It's like half your movement.
Yeah, but
you
that's
can-
you turn in place though. So
Yep. So you can basically go 5 inches
then it would be in a marching
this
column.
way. Well, you're drilled, so you could even do marching column. And
But I
go
can't
farther.
march though.
Oh, you can't march.
It's just one maneuver. I can't march and do that.
All right. Either which way, it's not gonna matter. So if I'm they only need to be 4 to get the
They're heavy infantry, so you 4 to
Heavy
get the rank
infantry.
bonus. Yeah.
okay. In that case, let's drill it out like this then. Make it so you cannot see this unit with the second dragon.
Okay.
You got to stomp the one unit. This is just going to go forward the 8 inches to there.
Yep. Gotcha.
We're just going to hurry the fuck up because I think it's all a losing prospect.
Yeah, and I just want to test something out. I want to see it. Can I wheel pass? I don't think I have enough.
That,
No, I'm gonna
I don't
bang
think
it
you got.
So I can't
But
escape you.
My max charge is 9-10 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. That's if I roll.
You could flub that. I could back up like an inch and then hit the terrain.
Yeah. You could also.
I could even reform. I could just go super wide, for example, and then that gives me like a little distance because now I thin it out a bit, keep my center there.
Yeah. You can't go super wide because you would drill out before.
No, I mean if I stay in place
Yeah.
and I just reform, my center stays here, and now my unit could be like that wide.
Oh.
So it gives me like an extra inch and a half, maybe. Makes your charge just a little bit longer. There's like a few things I could do, but
They're Chaos Knights with your dude. Oh, I guess you can challenge out my champ.
I could challenge. Well, yeah.
I think
champions are
you're gonna murder them, and then even if you don't, you would.
Well, I'm gonna do more damage than you, but you're gonna do way more in combat res, like way more.
It
You've
doesn't
got
matter.
BSB.
All right. Dude, that's
Word of mouth, all that
movements.
stuff.
Even if I only moved him 4 inches, it's not even worth firing Beardy Harry at those dudes, is it? I need the movement.
No, yeah. If you don't take the movement,
Yep.
then you're far enough away where you probably will never change.
And oh, well, these dudes still have movement, so they're going to move as far up as possible. They need to roll to march move.
Oh yes, you do need to roll if you want to march.
Well, no, they don't get a march because then they're going to shoot.
Oh yeah, so you're not.
Yeah,
so you're just
so
going to move
just-
up 4 inches. Yeah. But you got,
Oh, they have
yeah,
4-inch movement because of the cart.
Yeah, you were within
Okay.
6, I think.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Cart's going to then move somewhere. If I fall back in good order, I would bounce on the other side of the cart. All right. Cart will then help protect. It doesn't matter. He's playing movement.
No, in case they fall back in good order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for movements.
Okay.
Okay, shooting. I don't think there is. Oh, we have one clatter gun that can fire at a dragon, or Chaos Knights, and I can still move that knight.
But yeah, you still got. Yeah, you can move your gyro. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3. Those are strength. What do they have? Flails
No, they don't have flails. They're just hand weapon shield.
and weapons and shields.
I haven't had a chance to change all their arms around because I have like 30 or
Alright.
40 marauders.
And what's their max charge range?
They move 4, so
4.
it's just 9. I mean, sorry, 10.
All right. In case you want to charge them.
Oh, they're gonna bait me.
Yeah, he's that fire and flee thing.
They do have fire. Yeah.
So it's like we'll just stick them right there. And it's gonna be what, 6s to hit them because they're skirmishing behind cover or something,
Skirmish and cover. Yep.
and 4s to hit them. Or
In fact, it's gonna be skirmish, cover, and multiple shots. -3.
Oh.
7s.
So we'll just shoot at these dudes as 12, so it's still short range.
Okay. So it's just,
We're gonna have to.
it's just gonna be 5 something. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some metal plates for the bottom of these things. They're too big.
Yeah.
My metal one is like that big.
All right. So let's
No.
see. Now we said because you went marching, I can't see him now. Is that
Yeah.
was the point of it? Okay.
Because we went 4 wide, you
Okay.
lost that, and then I moved forward, so you didn't
Sure.
have line of sight on him. So I don't want to touch your dude.
Yeah,
you
just
should.
it's fine. Yeah, we know that you can't see him.
But you'll crush that thing, won't you?
I might destroy that. Yeah.
Don't you need core or something you said for that?
No, you just drank 5 or more. That's
So no problem.
it.
All right. So just some shooting. So
Yeah.
here's at the Chaos Knights.
Right.
Ooh, wait, no, hold on. That doesn't matter.
You need number of shots first,
Can I keep one of those 6s?
if you want to.
All right. If it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't care. Keep it
All right.
6. You get 6 shots, hitting on 5s.
It's totally not going to do anything.
I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
told you. Oh, no. Okay, so just hand-to-hand combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the gyros. It's the only thing I like in this army.
You know what? Pairing them up like that is actually solid. Like that will get rid of obviously this unit. One of them wouldn't have done it. It would take him forever.
So these are impact hits.
Yeah, you got him again.
2.
That's about this time. But you know what? We don't need that many anymore.
Strength 4, toughness.
5s. 1.
Okay,
I'm gonna get you this time.
3 plus,
I
right?
don't actually have
4
better,
plus.
so it doesn't matter.
Your weapon skill 4, right?
I am weapon skill 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So 1.
3s.
Got 1.
Okay, 5. Good.
All right.
2
Skill
left.
1.
No.
No.
I lose by 1. I'll lead 6. Now I'll lead 5. I am breaking.
Now you need double 1s to stay in the game.
I'm not. I'm at 21st. Yes, I do.
Okay. So now I'm going to restrain.
Okay. So let's see. So you're restraining. So let's see. It's my turn coming up. I'm not going to use Swift Strike. 8 inches.
Okay. Passed at 9 and passed at 8.
Okay. Oh, on a 4, 5, or 6, I'm fleeing from the taller one. No, fleeing from the other one. Okay. There we go. Cool.
So I was thinking about just taking 2 lords, 2 kings with,
It eats up your points fast because you need like a BSB. The Rune of Grungni is just like necessary.
too good.
And then once you start putting that on a guy, you're already running at least 250 point BSB. And then at that point, you might as well just give him the shooty stuff. Although it's hard to fit it all in, but I like just the cheap Thane on foot, just running around shooting stuff.
I like that too.
Because you don't need to march him.
Yes.
He's never in a unit.
Yeah, he's doing too much in that unit.
Like right now, you can stand and shoot now because I'm going to probably charge you, but well, I don't know, maybe I won't. But like stand and shoot will work because he's got quick shot, so it's really good for that alone. All right, so we're on my turn. Top of turn 3.
Yep.
All right, top of turn 3. We are going to do Gaze of the Gods. This is for the big dragon. 1, I'm going to use Favor of the Gods to re-roll that. 4. So he's used his, I think he only had 1 Favor of the Gods. And he got a 4, which is +1 weapon skill. So now he's weapon skill 7.
Totally going to need that.
If I fight the king, I might. Yeah, he only 1 Favor of the Gods. So he's spent on Favor of the Gods. Now this is for the Chaos Lord. He also rolled a 1, and he's going to re-roll that with his Favor of the Gods into a 4. So now he's weapon skill 8 on that dude. All right. So that actually could help, like the BSB or the king. That's an interesting idea. All right. So how far away are you here right now?
Uh, 5.5 inches.
All right. So you need a 6 to get to me with your 3-inch move.
Oh, 4 inch.
Oh, with your 4-inch move, right? That means you only need to get a 2 on the dice. I could make that into a 3, maybe a 4 if I reform. But
You might be better off charging.
or I could just redress the ranks and move backwards. That would give you even a little bit more distance. But charging is probably the better way. Although I'm gonna lose that on combat rest so bad is the problem.
Well, even if you fall back, you'll have the dragons next turn.
That's true. I just want to make sure I don't like break, and then you potentially chase me down, which is possible because the stupid piece of terrain there. But you know what? It wouldn't be fun if I don't go for it, right? So let's do that. You're going to charge me with like all three of these things, which I don't care for. No, I'm not going to. There's no reason to charge you here because you're just going to fire and flee. So let me do my spells. Spells are important here. All right, so I'm going to cast it on your big brick. You've got magic resistance too because you got the Rune Lord. But let me start with the one that really matters. This is Demonic Vessel. This is on myself. 6/8 does not go off. Wizards suck now.
They do.
Let's do Demonic Vigor on myself also. Also doesn't go off.
I can't use any of my shit.
New dice. And now this is the Hex. So this one is really not going to go off. No, it doesn't go off either.
So you didn't get any of your spells?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Even without the magic resistance, I didn't get any spells.
Master Balance, Dispel Scroll, Runes.
Yeah.
I didn't need
Don't
any
need
of
it. Don't need it.
Don't need it.
I'm really thinking about just ditching wizards altogether. Like, just take. I've got brazen collars and stuff. And
I was working on my Chaos Army, and I'm thinking about running the Prince with the level 3, maybe level 4, just because you already pay because he's already the attacky guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you don't have additional bonuses to cast, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Well, +2 to cast is not enough
defense.
for us.
I'm saying you still have a 24-inch Dispel.
Yeah.
So if you take him at the level 3, then the only thing you're doing is basically dropping a buck. Was it 90 points, 80 points?
But I can take 20 points to get magic resistance too on basically as many units as I want.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop hexes or enchantments.
It stops hexes, not enchantments.
Hexes, you're right. But enchantments and conveyances is what I'm saying.
Right.
Half the spells.
Some of the
it's not gonna
important
affect.
stuff. Yeah, it doesn't stop the
Everybody talks all this
emergencies.
great stuff about magic resistance, but it only affects half the spells.
Yeah.
And at this point, people are already assuming you have magic resistance or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to play around with it a lot.
The only way to actually get a spell off is to stay out of your opponent's dispel range. But then again, now if you get the spell off, the number is 11 or 12.
They're high. They're hard to get. Like these are 9s. I need to roll 7s on the dice just to get these spells off.
Well, 7 is what? 60% of the time you'll get it?
Yeah, roughly.
But you roll a 7, that's a 9, and then I have...
Then you get a dispel. Then, you're getting to like less than 50% chance of casting each time. Significantly less.
Oh, yeah, less. All right, it's your turn.
Yeah, so
charges.
Yeah, charges. Let's let's go for it. We're gonna go for the big charge here into there, and that dragon's gonna charge into there, and this dragon is not gonna charge anything. He's just gonna touch your baggage train.
You don't want him to reform and set up on this?
I'm gonna touch the baggage train, reform, and then next turn, the baggage train is gonna be destroyed, and then I charge.
Okay. You just have to touch it.
I just have to touch it and stay there.
All right. Well, here's the tricky thing. You ready for this? Can he fit? Just kidding.
Oh, because I have a lumber and I have all the other stuff.
No, I'm saying I'm just having fun with it. 4 inches. That's 3.5, 3.25. He can't fit. You can't make the charge. You failed, motherfucker.
No, it's not a charge. Though. It's just a move.
Well, no, I'm saying because it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't
gotcha.
give a shit. But I'm just saying it's just funny.
Oh, well, don't move it yet, because the way I want to move is going to be very important.
Oh.
Because I need to lumber
Right.
and wheel and do all sorts of other stuff.
Wait, don't you have to just touch this thing?
Yeah, but move it back up to where it was, though, because the
Right.
position is going to be super important.
It's,
So I move the baggage train back up, because you have to be 3 inches away from the table edge.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just trying to make room for your model.
Yeah, I want it to be exactly where it was, because
Right.
I know I have a plan.
You have a plan.
I've got a plan.
I don't know how he's going to lose this game, but he still has a plan. All right.
I've lost more surefire wins than this. All right, so
I'm ready. You ready?
So you got to take a terror test with your Thunderers.
Okay. Thunderers, terror test. Passed.
Okay. They can't stand to shoot because they're too close, but your Thane over here can stand to shoot against the Knights.
Okay. Does he need a terror test or anything?
Nope.
All right. Give me 6s.
Misses both.
Christ. And we missed with both shots.
No, you rolled the 2 shots. You only have 2 shots.
But they're D3 shots each.
No, it's after you hit, it's D3 hits.
Oh, so I just missed with the 2 shots. All right.
If you hit with either one,
That's
they
right.
become D3 hits.
You're right.
Or they become 2
I was rolling the D3 first. That's right.
Yeah, you can get up to 12 hits with 2 shots, which I did to Mike. I think the very first time I ran it, I killed an entire unit of Knights of the Realm on the stand and shoot. He charged in, wiped out the whole thing by himself. It was great.
All those points. He
Hope Mike's still watching.
He did shit.
Yeah, I mean that was bad though. Hitting on threes and you miss both, and that sucks. All right. So they're in. They can't fail. I have to go closest to closest. It already maximized this. So I can't wheel or change anything here.
All right. My general will issue a challenge.
Hold on, and then this has to go in there, right in the center. This guy has extra.
Yeah, you have regular movements. My bad.
Yeah, then I got to do all that stuff.
Oh, rally fleeing troops. Are you double?
Oh
ones?
yeah, I got to try and do that. You're right. I have a musician, so I need double ones plus ones. I need 3. Almost. They're off the board.
All right.
Let's see what I'm doing here. All right, so the Marauder Horsemen just flew off the board. They almost rallied. They tried really, really hard. They were not brave enough. Oh, at the end of your turn, we forgot to score points. So I had that one, you had that one, and I had this one. So it's 60-30 again. What I'm also finding is that you need, at a minimum, to have one scoring unit that just sits in the back of your field on an objective. Like, it's necessary to have a crap unit to do that. Because this unit has already scored me 90 points just by existing.
No, next time I'm bringing the Orcs and Goblins.
I think Goblins are going to be really good at that because you have the cheapest core infantry in the game.
Oh, I'm just, I'm fuck it. Every list, 3 units of Night Goblins, 9 Fanatics.
100%. I think you do that every single time.
And then it's the rest of it you work with.
Because they take the objective, they sit there. They're very hard to get moved because of the Fanatics.
It's like, might as well give them the fucking spears because you're just going to plop them there.
You could do that too. Then you've got 3 ranks attacking.
I mean, it makes somebody think twice about charging.
Yeah. But with the Fanatics already, make you think twice about it. And then,
well, the Fanatics are going to eventually come out. And after the Fanatics are out.
And then you have like 18 attacks swinging at them.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's why you'd want the spears because then even anybody would be thinking. Because then the Itchy Nooses comes out. And then now the rerolling wants to hit with the AP. And they have a shot. Or you get the other one. You eventually get a spell off. All right. Did regular movements.
Yeah, regular movements. Okay, so what I was saying over here, why this matters. Okay, so I've got 10-inch move. So what I'm thinking is, so I've got plenty of move.
Turn 3, right?
This is turn 3, yeah. So I want to turn, I want to wheel, I want to touch.
Oh, you just need to touch it.
Yeah, I want to touch it, and then I want to get my pivot. So I want to touch it like here, basically, and then I'm going to pivot and lumber and basically do that and still be touching it. That's the idea. Okay,
I got you. You have plenty of movement. You want to just do a test to make sure you can march move?
That's not even a march. That's just a regular move in the lumber. That's at 10 inches.
With the lumbering.
Because then, so I touch it.
With the lumbering.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's lots of ways I can make it happen. But that's what, because now, if I'm still there at the beginning of my next turn, which I will be, the baggage train's destroyed. That gives you 250 points, and then I can charge. However,
don't forget, he's here, and potentially he could block your charge on them.
That's true. Although something's gonna happen here. I'm probably gonna push you back 2 inches at least.
But hypothetically, I'm gonna fall back 2 inches, and they're gonna fall back.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. There's stuff that's gonna happen for sure. Yeah. All right. So now, and I want to move my Marauders over here. I want to get these guys a little bit, make it harder for them to see and all that kind of fun stuff. So, in fact, they're going to go in the woods. So let's make some space because that way I'll get the cover bonus and I'll still get the
What's the cover bonus?
-1 to be hit. So it'll be -2 all the time skirmishers, and then you'll be shooting at them with multiple shots. So you'll be hitting. That's just sevens. For hand.
Like, you think I'm going to shoot him?
Well, you might charge him, and then you got to charge through the terrain, and it's.
That's what I'm saying. Is like.
Actually, yeah, you're just going to try and charge, right? So
they're charging.
All right, so they're going to go 10. You know what? I'm just going to throw them.
What you could do is use the one to block the other one, so I can only get 2 in by moving them forward.
Well, these guys are going to come all the way to here. That was their 8 inches, so I think I just do that. Let's get them. They're not going to go in the forest, so I'm not taking -1. They're just moving. Actually, I'm going to put them within 3 inches so that you can't even get the impact hits like that. Yeah, that makes more sense. So I'm off the baggage train now, but I only have to control the end.
I really like great weapons when they get, what do you call it, when the unit gets charged by something?
Yeah, well, great weapon units that can take hand weapon shield and great weapons, I think, are freaking great now.
Yeah.
Because you take the charge, you do the hand weapon shield maybe to like survive it, and then the next round you're swinging with 2 ranks with great weapons, and should be pretty good at that point. But then again, I mean that works against other infantry. But how often are you fighting infantry against infantry blocks? It doesn't happen too often.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is just for anything, you get a strike back with great weapons.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's do the dragon first. I wanna get that done. So I've got initiative on you by 1,000,000.
Tell me how many dudes die. No, we're using heavy armor and shield.
Okay.
So it's a 3+.
3+. So I've got 5 attacks. Hit 3.
Wait, it doesn't make sense for me to use the great weapons here, right?
It could go either way. You don't have that many attacks.
How many attacks do you have?
5.
5. What's your toughness?
6.
6. So I'm basically winning you on 5s or 6s.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the shields.
Okay. I hit 3.
Okay.
I wound 3. So
Okay.
3 at AP2, so you got 3 5-ups now.
3 5-ups.
All right, so I killed 2.
Killed 2.
Okay. And
Straight
now,
back?
yeah, you have 6 guys
1,
back.
6, 7 attacks. Wait, no, he's a champion with the other 6 attacks. I don't.
Yeah, he's
it's
champion
ballistic
of the
skill.
+1.
Ballistic skill. Yeah. Well, weapon skill 3.
3 versus 6. Yeah.
5s.
No, 4 still.
4s.
Yep. Right,
1,
so you got
2,
3 hits.
3 hits.
You need 6s.
And we need 6s. Come on, give me a couple.
No. Then I got stumps.
Sure.
6
Jesus,
stumps.
everybody kills me with
Coming
the
for you.
stumps.
Take 4 more 5-ups.
Cool.
Ooh, kills 1 more.
One.
Wow, that was really good.
All right. So is that 3?
Pretty good.
That was 3,
So
and
You did 3.
I did
right?
3.
I have a standard. 1, 2. That's 3.
Standard.
I outnumbered.
Well, no, you're in marching column, so you don't get ranks.
Wait, no, I'm not. Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You went to marching column.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because
Damn
you were
it.
trying to get out of the charge.
Well,
of the,
how do you.
Do you want to change it? Because then my other dragon would have gone in.
It's just a shit show because how do you. Oh, god damn it.
I thought you did it intentionally because it was
No, I
less of a risk
didn't
than the
realize
other
that.
dragon getting in.
Can we do something else then, real quick? Just
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Switch it to great weapons.
Okay.
And you killed 2 guys.
Okay.
'Cause
Well, but then you wouldn't have been taking saves. I would have killed significantly.
You would have killed 2 more, if not 3 more dudes.
I would have killed 3 more.
3 more. And that's don't matter. None of this matters.
Well, it would have been 2 from the stomps, though. It would have been 1 more from the regular attacks.
Yeah, 3 more
You
dudes.
would have had 5 attacks.
3 more dudes would have been dead.
Do you want to reroll your attacks?
I don't care about my attacks.
Okay, let's do this. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't care about my attacks because I would not have hit or wounded.
Well, you might have with great weapons because now you
Because I have
5.
2 less.
Oh no, but it's only 1 less guy from the beginning because that was from my basic attacks. The
I'm not
stomps are the ones that
I'm not re-rolling my attacks. I didn't get any.
I'm
attacks.
saying changing the great weapons would not change your rank. It would not change your marching column.
But it would.
It would remove 1 more guy.
But didn't you do 2? I mean, 2 saves.
Oh, at the end of the combat.
stomp.
Yes, sorry, at the end
So
of the combat.
at the end of the
I thought you meant
combat.
for the, yeah.
So if I remove 3 guys,
So it's
I
3
get
more.
1, 2
So
ranks,
now I did 6 guys instead.
and I still get the over
So okay, so I did 6 to you. Let's do this.
3.
So now you're not in marching column anymore. So now you have 2 ranks.
Yeah, none of this matters.
2 ranks. You have a standard.
Yeah.
You
But it might
have
save me from falling.
outnumber, and you have a close order. I win by 1,
You win by 1.
and you take -1 from terror. So you're
-1. All right.
-1 on leadership 9.
1 and 6.
Okay, so you go back 2 inches.
2 inches. Oh, wait, that's my test. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
you go back
So-
2 inches.
Oh, I just gave ground.
You get ground, yeah,
Okay.
because you needed it in 8. So let me lift up this guy.
Yeah, you pick up that guy. 2 inches.
Okay.
Okay. All right. No, sorry, I forgot about the marching column thing.
No problem. And I go back in.
Oh,
All right, easy enough. Now we're on the big one, the one that could go in strange ways. Okay, there we go. Did I miss the kissing contest? No, Dan, you did not miss the kissing contest. It's the grand finale.
all right. So now for the big attack.
Yeah,
My
so-
general is challenge.
The general's issue challenge. I'm accepting a challenge with a random dude,
Champion.
a random champion.
Champion. All right. What is
So So my random champion goes before you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You charge. You probably go through.
Yeah, I'm
4.
initiative 7 at this point.
Yeah.
All right, here's my champion into your guy. I roll snake eyes. My horse go. Of course, even before you still. Horse hits.
Okay.
Horse needs a 6. It does get a 6.
Okay. So armor save failed. Rune of stone.
Oh, you have the Rune of Grungni. So 5 up.
Well, I have the rune of whatever. Take a wound.
Okay. Look at that. Horse is pretty good.
So he has 3 left.
No, he's on the shield, so he's
Yeah,
got 5
5
left.
left.
Yeah.
He still has his rune of stone, right?
What does Rune of Stone do?
Reroll armor save.
Oh, I thought it was a reroll a hit or something. I guess. Oh, that's the Grudge Rune, right?
I mean, I would really like to use it this time because you have 0 AP. Do you mind if?
Oh, you roll. What did you roll? Did you roll a 1 on your save?
On the first roll was a 1.
You have Gromble armor. You get to reroll that
Wait,
automatically.
I don't have the rune of stone. It's on the other guy. Wait, I have Gromble armor. I can reroll that.
You can reroll that automatically. Yeah.
Oh.
So you still take the wound. Doesn't matter. You
Oh,
save
okay.
your Rune of Stone, but you. Yeah.
But no, the rune of stone's on this dude. Sorry. So it's my strike back, right?
Is that 1 reroll armor save per game or something?
Yeah, for
Okay.
5 points. It's like a 5-point thing, so you can
Gotcha.
adjust your shit. Okay, so the king is attacking your champion. Weapon skill 7, 3+ to hit.
Yeah, weapons 5, so yeah, 3s.
Okay, runic grudge. Ooh.
All right, 2 hits. Your strength 7.
6.
You have a great weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 7. You're 5 base. Strength 5, toughness 5.
Strength 4.
He's really strength 4?
Yep.
Oh my god, I thought for sure he was 5.
2
So
wounds.
2 at AP 2, so 2 5-ups. You kill him. So you get an overkill also.
You don't roll the wound, do you?
No, you don't do the shield dudes because you killed me. You do everyone else.
Okay. Now it's your attacks.
Alrighty. So I have these 3 guys into the rank of. Oh wait, you have a rune lord there.
All right, so you have 3 rank and file guys. You have your general
Yeah.
and your mage.
So 2 rank and files are going into your rank and file.
Okay.
This rank and file is going to go into your rune lord. I think
Okay.
my chaos champion might also go into your rune lord.
Okay.
And then he has 2 wounds, right?
3.
Oh, he's 3. Okay, yeah, they're both going to go into the rune lord. And then this guy is going to probably put. He might put all the attacks into your BSB. He's got 5 wounds. Yeah, I think I like that. I really like to get.
All right, so do the one dude on the one dude.
This is 2 dudes into the rank and file.
Yeah.
2 hits. Weapons go 5. 1 wound, AP 2. Oh, what weapons are you using?
Shield.
Okay. So you're good. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That AP 3 because armor bane. I forgot. Lance. I rolled a 6. So you can
he's
just.
dead.
Yeah, it kills 1 guy.
Board save.
Oh, yes, word safe. Yep. Okay, that kills a guy. The horse hits. Horse wounds, so you get a 3 up.
Nope.
Okay, and
Word
5
save.
up.
Nope. Jesus.
Okay.
I feel
now-
bad. My kid picked out these dice for my Father's
Oh,
Day.
I have 1 more horse there. So
I
there's
can't
2 guys.
get
One more.
it.
Okay, other horse missing. This is the rank and file got into your rune lord.
Okay.
So Lance hits.
Nope.
No,
What's your weapon skill?
5. Yours is probably. I
6.
don't know. Rune lord might be probably not 4.
I think he's got a 6.
He probably is. He probably is because he's like the.
Weapon skill 6.
Okay. So he misses, and then the horse misses, and then this is the chaos sorcerer lord. Horse.
What's he attacking?
Your rune lord also.
Is he a base contact?
He is, yeah, corners.
Wait, hold on a second. This dude, the red dude.
No, this guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, the chaos lord, the sorcerer lord.
Yeah. He wounds you once.
Once. So he has an armor
AP
save. What's
you
your
buy
AP?
the AP 1. Did you buy the plate on him, or it comes with heavy, I think?
Full plate, yes.
Okay,
And
so
the
you-
shield.
Okay.
So that's
Oh, so he's
3
a
plus.
4 up. Now he's on a 4 up. He's AP 1.
okay, 4 up. Got it.
And then the horses, 2 horses there, same thing. 2 hits.
Weapon skill 6 against weapon skill.
3, so still 4. Yeah, 2 wounds on you. Strength 4. Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then the big guy, the Lord.
Yep, on my BSB.
On your BSB. Hit on 3s. Hits 4. It's like 7, your toughness 5, right?
Yep.
All right, so this one is AP. Is it
Oh, he is
one
the
or two?
dragon.
He is the ogre blade. I can't remember if it's armor being 1 or 2 on this.
My guy's dead as shit, isn't he?
I hope so, but I'm not sure. Armor Bane, I can't remember if it's 1 or Armor Bane 1. So this is AP 3, and these are AP 2. So he's on a 3-up also. You bought plate on him?
Full plate and shield.
Okay, so this is on a 6, and these are on 5s.
Okay, here's the 6.
Okay.
Nope, and then here's the word save. Nope.
Okay, so one's going to go through, and then 5-ups. 2, and then 2 more 5-ups.
Rune of Stone. We'll use that for him.
Okay,
Nope.
now 2 4-5 board saves.
Nope.
Okay, so 3 are going through.
Yep, 3 of them.
He's dead.
Okay.
So that's 5 wounds I get for credit for that.
You did 5.
Oof. Okay. And
Okay.
now you get to swing back.
All right, so I have a Rune Lord. I have a champion.
So I killed
I
3
have-
from the rank and file.
1,
Right.
2. Yeah, let me count the total.
Oh, no, I did 1 on the king, right?
But you did 2 rank and file.
Okay, 2. Yeah,
You did-
1 on the king, 2 rank and file. Yes,
Yep.
right.
There's a max of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you did 7. But add 1 for the champion.
Okay, so you have 8 attacks from the rank and file
8
dudes.
attacks. Wait, I said 9 minus 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
Is 7. Minus 2 plus 1 is 8.
Yeah, 8 attacks from the
1,
regular
2,
guys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is the Chaos Lord. And we can get 1, 2.
This is the castle.
Sorry, the Sorcerer Lord.
Sorcerer.
He has
Yeah.
1 wound on him, right?
Yeah, you have 4 guys, including the Rune Lord.
So the Rune Lord can attack him can
Yeah.
attack. And the champion's over here, and he's going to attack something else. All right, so let's just do the Lord, the Rune Lord first.
Okay.
I think he has 3 attacks. Let's go 6 with
All
like
Non 3s.
yeah. Oh, hit.
What's his strength? Is it 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay, so 4.
All
That's
3
not good.
wounds, AP 1, I believe, for just hand weapon.
He probably has Grommel armor.
Wait,
Not Grommel weapons, I mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's not good.
Yeah, no 6s.
5s. And then 5s. Got 1 left.
Okay. So there's 3 attacks then on him. So these hit on 4s. 1, 2. All right. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength
And then
5.
5s. No, these are hand weapons, so you need 5s.
Strength 5, toughness 4.
No, you're strength 3. You
Oh,
said
yes,
using-
you're right. No great weapons.
Yes,
Right.
nothing.
My bad. You're right. So nothing. And then
And you have 5 more attacks into the
5
rank
more.
and file.
1, 2, 3, 5 against Radical. Do you have a champion?
He's in the challenge.
He's in the
Re-killed him.
challenge. So everybody else is just going against rank and file.
Right, it's 4s.
Miss.
And then 5s.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
So I did 1 wound.
No, you did
2 wounds.
3. You did 2. 1,
Oh,
you killed
2,
the champion, you
yep.
overkilled him, and then you did 1 wound to the sorcerer.
Okay, you
did
did
3.
5,
I did
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. And now, here, I'll do mine first because it's faster.
Oh shit! Timeout.
What?
We forgot the rune of hesitation. The thing that doesn't give you your lance bonuses. Fucking damn it!
I'll reroll my regular attacks.
Well, this dude's dead. Well, hold on a sec. This
Yeah, let
dude's
me
done
reroll
no
the
matter.
regular.
He's dead no matter
He's
what.
dead no matter what.
And then the only thing we're talking about is 2 wounds on the champion. Don't reroll anything.
And a wound on the king.
Well, you maybe want to reroll that one.
Yeah, let me redo all of it. Just
Wait,
all right. Let me redo the king.
I'm saying-
Let me redo the king.
I'm happy with 2 wounds.
All right, let's redo the king. King, 2 attacks, 1 hit. Not you to 5. No. So take the wound back from the king.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't even know they had it. All right. So king.
Well,
you get a
it doesn't. The BSB. It all happened before the BSB died.
Yeah.
Because it was on. No, it's on the unit.
Oh no, I killed the BSB first.
It's on the unit. The
right.
BSB doesn't have it.
Oh
The
shit!
BSB has the grungy and the battle.
I
The
just realized.
unit
Oh,
has
this is my fault for not doing the order right. Chaos Lord was way first. He would have killed the BSB. You would have lost your 5-up ward save for the entire unit.
yes.
So I don't know if he really saved anything on it, but I should have been smarter and thought about that.
Yeah, you should.
Because the reason why I was attacking him was to get rid of the ward save. Too late now.
Doesn't
So
matter. Let's just be happy with 7.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I did 7.
7 to 3.
I have a rank. I have a
Okay.
standard, and I think that's it.
Okay. I have
You have 2 ranks.
2 ranks.
You have a standard.
I should not have a rune of
You have
battle.
no BSB anymore.
You have the hesitation.
You outnumber me, and you have a close order. Unless you have a rune of battle on.
No, I don't, because I have the hesitation
Right.
on that unit.
Right. Okay. So you scored an 8. I scored a 9.
8 and a 9.
So I win by 1.
Okay.
I'll take it.
And I flee.
You break. Break.
And I go 10 minus 1 is 9 inches.
Okay. I chase you, and obviously I'm going to hit into your cart. So actually, your cart saved you just now. Like that would have ended the game right there.
Yeah.
Although your cart also has to test after you move.
Oh, Lord. Well, I didn't move for those 9. It's 9 inch gap. So, here. That was your turn. All right, so this thing's got a test, you said.
Thank you, Black Sigil Studios. I appreciate that.
7, so we passed that.
Says, hello, hobby jerks. Let's go, dwarfs.
Oh,
Well, I think the dwarfs are in a rough spot right now. Although, after that combat. Although I didn't chase you down. So actually putting that cart there was very
wait,
smart.
did you rule? Oh, yeah, you didn't shoot.
No, I didn't. I am
Alright,
going to chase you because why not? And yeah, I hit the cart.
No!
Pretty much unavoidable.
Well, now I can't do anything on my turn.
Yeah, you're right. You're just going to be. Well, you get to do something with the Marauders, right?
Yeah, that's what matters, right?
All right. So
Alright,
end of this turn for points. I get 30. You're fleeing, so nobody gets that one, and I'm too far away to get that one, and nobody's close to get that one either.
Wait, there,
Sorry.
okay. All right.
And we're talking about, so nobody gets this because you're fleeing.
Yep.
Nobody's close enough to get those. I get 30 there.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah. So this is the bottom of turn 3 now.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all
Fine.
counting on you.
So they got a test to regroup first.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, that's not an issue.
You know what? Them doing that might not have been bad. If you'd given ground, that would have been worse because I would have followed up and the dragon would have come in. Now I can't get you with the dragon.
Well, no, you don't have line of sight because of this large target.
Oh, so if you'd given ground, you would have been right here. I would have been able to see for sure.
Oh, okay.
So that was not the worst thing that could have happened. Interesting.
All right, so I guess the most they can do is adjust their ranks and then just move forward and prepare for another charge.
Yeah, because I'm going to mow this thing down probably. Although I don't have that many base con. I'll probably kill it.
All right, but now since I get a free reform,
Yes, now you can move around your characters. You can put them wherever you want. As long as you don't go more than 8 inches from your starting position. So you got almost 50-50 on the poll about who's going to win. Granted, that was done before the game started.
these people don't know. They don't know. All right, they don't know. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm
And rewind to a time of hopes and dreams.
okay. Oh, there we go.
Alrighty.
Now we need charge. I still want more ranks, so we're just gonna.
Now our kings are going to fight, huh?
Declare charges. They're. He's charging them.
Yeah. This is going to be. You're going to go through the terrain here.
Do I have line of sight?
I'm behind the forest, so you can see some, but you're going to have to go through the terrain to get there. It's going to be close to impossible to do that, I think.
Wait, don't I have to just
Just
go
go-
that way?
Shortest distance, and if you clip any of the terrain in any way, you're going to. Or,
Fine.
sorry, if you land in it, rather. Which you might. It depends.
Okay. So,
Shortest model. You'd have to actually go to this model because he's closer, and you can see him. And that'll definitely land you in the terrain.
I gotcha. And that's probably too far for me to even charge in.
It might be because you fly 9. You said.
Yeah, that's 19, 20. I need a 20.
So 18 is your max. Sticker.
Okay, so all right. Well, then we won't charge. Their max charge range is 9, right?
Yeah.
So
No, 10.
10.
Because they move 4.
All right. 10. What be? Now I can fly into the trees and then shoot out of them.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, and he has 24-inch. So we're just gonna be 9 inches away from 8.5. I dare you to charge.
All right.
Fire away.
All right.
But
And then take dangerous. We usually play dangerous here for cavalry.
Is that-
interests. Yeah.
is that a
monstrous
4
cavalry.
plus or is that a
No, just on a
6?
1.
On a 1.
And it's only you're not chariots. You only take 1 if you fail.
All right, and they're all
They're all going to go in. Okay,
going to be this way when they move.
gotcha.
It's -1. It's still -1,
It's -1, and and then just take dangerous tests.
but they can see out of it,
They can see out of it.
and they're going to be 9 inches from you. Sorry, 8.5.
Okay.
And they're too close right now, so we'll adjust that.
Sure.
All right, now I need 3 dangerous terrain tests. Can I roll them at the same time?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Okay.
All right, so 1 takes a wound.
Okay.
You put on whichever one. I don't care.
Come, let us gingerly touch our...
Dude in the
What's
tree.
that?
Alrighty.
Mike says, Dan, for the first 5 years we were friends, I thought you were a house cat. That's from a movie, right? Like, I feel like that's a thing. Tell me if that's from a movie. I feel like that sounds familiar. Not just a random insult. Although we've known each other a lot longer than 5 years at this point. I think it's got to be close to 10, right? Like, I can't remember. Maybe like 8. I don't know. I remember we started playing 40K. It's probably right around the time my daughter was born. She's 9, so it's got to be like 9, 10 years.
Jeez. All right. I think I'm done for movements.
Done for movements.
I think I'm done for shooting. Oh no, we have shooting.
You
1,
do.
2. Each what does it do? Again, each does D6. We rolled a hit and then it does D6.
No. This is the clatter guns?
Yeah.
No, you roll the number of shots first. So pick one. Doesn't matter which one.
All 3 are shooting straight ahead. So can I roll all 3?
Yeah, you can roll.
So this is D6 attacks per one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so now we have 11, 12, 13 shots, right?
Yeah. And they're each going to be hitting on 5s for multiple shots, 6 for skirmishers.
All right, 6. So I basically just want 6s. 1, 2,
Yeah, you need
3,
6s.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Family
9,
Guy.
10.
That's what it's from. Yes.
Okay, 6s. 1.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
But a 2 to wound.
Oh,
Right.
got it.
And these are AP 1, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
6, AP 2. I rolled a
These are
6.
AP 2?
Armor band.
Oh, armor band on it also. Okay, either way, you killed the guy. So I'll take
That's what I wanted. One guy. Oh my goodness.
You did it. You did it, guys.
Should have just charged with the one dude.
Although
cool.
he wouldn't have done anything, and then
Well,
he might have run away, and
only would have had 4 guys attacking him back.
yeah, it would have been a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no, it would have been 2 ranks. It
Yeah.
would have
So
been 8.
4, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it was 6 guys total.
You know, it would have been 8 because you're 50
What's your
wide, right?
base? 25.
25.
8. Okay.
I probably. Well, I might have done it.
You still have to wound on 6s,
Yeah.
and
That's true.
I have a 4+ armor save.
Yeah, I probably don't do it.
So you're just whiffing, and I'm killing 1 or 2 guys a turn.
Yeah. But then I outnumber you. You lose by 1. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Would have been close.
Yeah.
He might knock me down.
You don't get rank bonus because you're skirmishers, right?
No, I don't get ranks, but I do get the outnumber bonus.
I just have to kill 1 guy a turn.
And close. Oh no, I don't even click. I'm not close order. Yeah,
And
that's all you got to do.
get the impact. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Over here for hand-to-hand combat, and then over here for hand-to-hand combat, right?
Yeah, which one do you want to do first?
Are they 6 inches apart? It looks like they are.
Yeah, they're more than 6. So,
So
if
it
one
doesn't really
destroys,
matter.
it shouldn't affect the other.
Okay, so let's do over here first
Also, they're in combat, so they can't force panics on each other.
on this unit.
Oh, and that unit. Yeah, well, the pony cart getting killed can... No, the pony cart is a light chariot, so it's only unit strength 3. I don't think it can cause a panic test there.
Yeah, but no, in this unit destroys. I was worried about them.
Oh no, they're too far away.
All right, so let's do them first. You want to roll your attacks for your
Yeah, this is the
dragon?
dragon, right?
I have great weapons, so I'll just use that this
All
time.
right, using great weapons.
No impact hits this time, right?
No, he doesn't have impact hits. No. All right, comes the dragon.
We're coming for you!
Oh, only 2 hits this time. 2 wounds, AP 2, so kills 2 guys.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
6 back.
5, 6.
4s. Uh-oh.
Oh, that
Really?
Oh, hit. Okay, strength 5. Wow, that's
Holy
4
shit.
wounds.
Okay.
AP 2.
Yeah, so 6 is up on the armor.
Ah!
Fuck you. And then 5 up regents. He takes 1 actual wound, but it's 2 for combat wounds. Look at that.
All right, so 1, 2,
Dragon
3, 4. I did 4, you did 2?
You did 2 and I did 2.
I have close order. All right.
Yeah. Well, you did 2 wounds.
1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the wounds, 5 for close order, 6 for outnumbering.
Yeah, so you got the 2 close order, outnumber, and you have 2 ranks. You have a banner too?
Yeah.
So you win by 5.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I got my stomps though. Hold on, stomps.
Oh, you don't need them.
Oh, I saw that 6. I saw it for a second. I kill 2 more. That sucked. So you win by 3.
All right. No. Now it's different.
Oh, you win by 2 because now you lost a rank.
You did 4 wounds, right? You did 4.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Yep.
Okay. I did
2 with the
1
regen.
for the one. I did 1 wound. Oh, 2 because of the
2 for the
regen.
regen.
2. I have 1.
1 rank.
Standard is 4,
Standard.
and then outnumbering is 5.
Outnumber. And then you have a rank and a close order.
I thought I already counted that.
No, you didn't.
1 rank,
1 rank,
1 standard,
1 standard,
close order,
close order,
outnumbering.
outnumber, and then 2. You scored 6.
Okay. So I
And
win by
scored
2.
Oh, you won by 2. Okay. All right. Test. I fall back in good order. I go back 3 inches.
What's your initiative?
4, I think. Right there. And I will.
Wait, don't I have to decide what I'm going to do?
I think you have
before
to decide before I do that. So I guess, are you coming into me or not?
Wait, you fled, or you fell back in good order.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn next, right?
Yeah. So I know I'm falling back in good order. What are you doing? Are you chasing me or not? That'll determine what I do, I guess. Where I reform. Wes, you're a top fan?
No, I'm going to
Watching my games.
stay there.
You're going to stay there? Okay. So in that case, I'm going to go my 3 inches.
Because if I go
and I'm gonna
forward,
do that.
you can charge me with the dragon.
I could. Oh, but I can already charge you there. You know what? I don't need to. I am going to stay here.
Because it's my turn next.
Because I want to. You know what? Maybe I do.
It's my turn next.
It's your turn.
So if you face this way, I flank you.
No, this is your turn. Yeah, because you moved into here. This is your turn.
Wait,
Right?
didn't you charge the baggage train?
No, I overran into it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your turn. So my turn's
you're right.
coming up.
You're right. Okay. So
Does that change your decision? I guess?
yes, that actually does change my decision. Because then if I catch you, then you can't attack over here.
Mhm.
Because you're going to kill this, overrun, and then
Right.
So yeah, I'm going to continue forward. So I'm going to try to catch you.
All right. So
I need to catch.
yeah. So I need to complete my move first, and then you need to do your thing.
Okay.
All right. So hold on a second. Here's 3. And now I'm just trying to see where I can move. Do that. I want to make sure I get line of sight to that thing. That's the tricky part.
You're going to give it your flank?
I might if it means I get line of sight with the dragon.
Oh, and it buys you an extra inch.
Yeah, I think it does. And so I'm going to do that.
All right, here's my roll.
What'd you get?
2 inches.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
Oh.
he's got 5 wounds left. That's what it was.
Oh.
We know where he is. He's touching the baggage train.
All right, my question is, does he have line of sight on that unit?
Oh, what unit?
On my Thunderers.
Oh, I don't care about that. I'm charging into your big guy.
Oh.
That's why I was testing the line of sight. Okay. Yeah, he wants to go in there.
All right, but I did kill your champion, right?
Yeah, my champion's dead.
Sure.
All right.
No, it's your turn. Oh, hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, yeah, we got to do the actual. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You charged.
Yeah, so I have, how many? It's like 3?
Well,
3 touching you?
at least 3. It's either.
I think it's probably 3.
Yeah, because
Because I didn't get to align.
You're 60
I just moved where I
you're
moved,
60
right?
millimeter base.
I am, 60 total. Yeah, you're not 60. You're 50. So,
I mean,
it's 3.
Really, technically, it's 2 right now. But let's just slide it over a little, and now it's 3.
All right,
Okay.
sure.
That's fair.
3. So 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Champion's dead. So 3, well, and then 4, 5, right? Because I had 2 supporting attacks. The other 2 knights.
Wait, you don't get supporting attacks when you charge.
Yeah, you always get supporting attacks.
Wait,
These are the guys
Cavalry?
who are not in base to base. They're only 1 attack each, so it doesn't matter.
the cavalry get supporting attacks?
Yeah, everybody gets supporting attacks. Front rank, friends.
Wait, you're talking about these dudes, right?
No, the guys in the front. There are 5.
Oh,
4
you're
knights in
talking
the front.
about
Sorry, 4
these
knights.
dudes. The
4 knights in
fucking
the
dragon.
4 knights in the front.
I just grazed it with my
All right. Here are the guys with their lances.
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking about the other supporting attacks that were in the back that you don't get because they're not heavy retreat.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad.
Oh, only one of them hits.
No, I gotta tell you the stats on that thing. I don't know anything.
He's T5. I don't wound you. Amazingly. I did nothing with that.
You did nothing on that?
There's
Not
4
even with-
horses. 2 of them. Jesus Christ, I'm whiffing everything. They also whiff. I have the sorcerer gets 1 attack. I'll change up these dice. Sorcerer gets. Ooh, Jesus. Well, maybe we're not going to be fighting next. That's my turn. Sorcerer gets an attack. Sorcerer hits on a 3. He does not wound you. And then the ogre blade. What's your weapon skill on that? Is it 4?
4.
I miss.
So
Oh,
you
2 more
just,
horses. Hold on.
you just missed with everything.
1 of the horses hits. And I did nothing to you. Literally nothing.
Okay, well, I have 2 attacks. One is at weapon skill 4. Are you ready? This is the high strength attack here.
Yeah, they're both hitting on 4s.
All right, and then weapon skill 3 for the pony. Oh,
Hits.
yeah.
That's a
Yee. All right. Strength 3.
Oh, he wounds. He's going to kill a knight, right?
You got farther than your whole
He
unit.
kills a knight.
Fuck
Incredible.
yeah. Congrats. Go pony.
Unbelievable.
At least there's a little fluff in the game.
All right, so you did 1 to me.
Ah,
I have a banner. I have a rank.
yeah, it's cool. I stay. 8.
Yeah, you stay.
Uh,
You can't move back because you're locked, so we stay exactly where we are.
oh, that's what we wanted.
Interesting.
It's exactly what we wanted.
Not what I wanted. That was really terrible, actually. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Let's, yeah.
It's your turn. Feel free to declare a charge on my gyros.
Yeah, we're on turn 4 now.
Go.
Oh, and the turn points. You get 30, I get 30.
Oh, I should have bombed your fucking thing last turn.
Oh, by flying over?
Yeah.
You could have done that. Oh, you flew over me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do the bomb. Yeah, roll it out. D6.
It's like
No, it's 1d6.
two guys.
No, you had 2 guys over here.
Oh, you're right.
And one
My
on the-
bad.
Just roll 1d6,
All right.
yeah.
I forgot.
5.
Five,
You get,
all
what was it, 5,
3,
3
4.
3 AP1s or something?
Yep.
Okay. You do 3 wounds.
Oh.
6. Kill 2. Okay. 3 out of that is still not enough for a panic test. So
Okay, so there's only 2 dive bombs left.
Yeah.
And that's, we'll say it's the dude with the wound that did that.
sure. All right, now it's turn 4.
Because that happened before, then we took the whatever.
Okay. Strange turn. Let's do Gaze of the Gods. I've already used my reroll on my big exalted dude, so he's not going to risk it.
And you had 12 guys there, right?
I had 16 guys.
Good.
Let's do the Chaos Lord.
Oh, yeah.
He gets a 5, gets an extra attack. Okay. I could do the exalted guy. I only have to take 1 stupidity test this game. Well, no, I could get the 2 tests. Let's go big or go home. Let's roll it. He gets a 4. He's an extra weapon skill. So he's now weapon skill 8. Weapon skill 8 with, yeah, he's a big bruiser now. Weapon skill 8 with 6 attacks on this guy. All right.
So you actually have to put him into combat with my guy to risk him dying. And you don't have to do that.
I don't have to do it, but I should do it. It's awesome. All right, let's think about this for a second.
So hypothetically, you win combat, and I fall back in good order behind this unit, and then you follow up in combat.
Yeah.
So declaring the charges wouldn't be a bad idea.
Right, because I could potentially still fight again here if I get the dragon in. Both dragons in, actually.
You could probably fight twice. You're right. Fight twice with your knights.
Yeah.
That's if they win and overrun.
Yeah, maybe I do that. Yeah, I just go for it, right? Like, oh, so the Bag of Strange destroyed, by the way, because I'm still in base with it. So, boom. Gone forever.
Okay.
These dudes here, let's, they're going to march, maybe make you fail a charge or something. So let's see, back of their base. Oh, before I even do that, I got to declare charge. So yeah, both dragons are charging into your big brick, and that's it.
Both dragons are charging into my big brick.
Yeah.
I'm going to suck it. All right, cool. Bring it.
Okay. And then, okay, so I got to do that first. So here's for the big dragon. That Swift Stride for 17 should be fine. The other guy can't fail.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So let me do that because I got to move them together.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that thing.
So he comes in here, and then he touches you on the corner. This is going to be very precarious, even more than before.
Oh, you know where he is. Just put him on someplace safe.
Yeah, go right there for now. Cool. And yeah, so when I do that, I'm going to touch here, and then I won't be able to close the door, but I don't care. It's fine. That's the intention.
What does that mean?
It'll be a disordered charge when I fight here, because I can't close the door. So I don't get.
But I have the hesitation banner, so you're going to have a disordered charge basically anyway, right?
No, Banner of Confusion does that. Hesitation means I can't use my lances.
So
it'll be like a combination of both.
And you don't get initiative bonuses, right?
For the disordered charge, I don't get the initiative bonus. Hesitation just means I don't count as charging.
So you don't get initiative bonuses, right?
No, that banner that only prohibits rules that you use in the first round of combat, or use when you charge.
Okay.
The initiative bonus is separate.
Okay.
The Banner of Confusion causes a disorder charge, which removes the initiative bonus.
Okay.
But because I can't close the door, it's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, usually you take that on hammerers so that people don't get the initiative bonus, and then you're striking initiative 4 with the hammerers when people charge you, which is usually the same initiative that they're striking
The confusion.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm confused.
Yeah, Confusion is the banner that you take on hammers for that reason.
Okay.
But otherwise, you don't really take it. Hesitation is weird, because now if you get charged by another infantry unit, they don't count as charging, so they can fight in 2 ranks against you, which is kind of funny. But how often does that really happen?
Right. That's funny.
So those guys moved. And now I got to move...
All right. Are you ready for the baggage train of doom? Sorry, the pony cart of doom?
No, I got to move my remaining moves here. I got to move these marauders. I want to make these charges a little bit more difficult for you. So I'm going to measure from the back of their base. They're going to go 8. I'm just going to go to here. That way I can kind of stay within 6 of the objective, but make this charge a little bit longer for you in case you fail. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to come right at you. Let me take a march test with them. They passed the march test. I'm going to get within 3 inches so you don't get your impact hits. That makes a lot more sense. These are all in the forest. Cool. Okay. Now the big bad combat. Oh, sorry, you did take 2 terror tests there.
Jesus.
Forgot.
Okay, first terror
People never
test.
fail these, it seems, so it doesn't matter.
9
And you got
passed.
one
Passed.
And then you have veterans. You could have rerolled it anyway.
Wait, I could have rerolled them?
If you failed, you could have rerolled.
I didn't bring veteran on that unit this time.
Oh, I thought you did take it.
No, they have a veteran.
Oh, the veteran is the champion.
I think I might have bobbled
Gotcha.
that one.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we're going to do the knights first because we'll kill this stupid thing. And maybe we won't. We'll see what happens, right? All right, so I got 4 knights.
No lances this time.
No lances. 2 hits. No ones. The horses. Ah, damn, really? Okay. The wizard. He hits.
Wait, how many attacks does he get?
3.
Wait, he only gets 1 because he's a sport.
Oh,
attack.
shit, you're right, sorry. Well, he hit all 3, but hit. To wound you. 1 wound AP 1, so you got a 6 up.
Wait, yeah, 6 up.
Yeah, and sorcered weapons. The horse from that guy. It's the horse. Wounds, 5 up.
Wait, isn't it it is a 5 up.
Yeah. And
So he
then
has 1 wound left.
Ogre Blade.
Missed.
Miss. And the horse. Hits. The horse. No. Alright, you got 1 wound left.
So I took 2 wounds.
You took 2.
And I have 2 attacks. Okay. And I can only attack people in base contacts. It's just dudes.
See, if the Dwarf King had been outside the units, there would likely have been at least 1 dead dragon by now, or the game would have been way different. Why do you say?
I agree completely because he has 360 line of sight, and he might have been able to charge one of these dudes.
Yeah, but he's super slow. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's if he rolled high enough. Because again, movement 4.
Yeah, right.
And you don't have warband.
But you can't charge out of the units. You have to get out of the unit first. Then
What he's saying is just keep the dudes next to the units. And then after you make contact with the unit, then he comes in. So let you charge a unit, just fall back, use your stubborn.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? That's okay. Did you take stubborn? Did you pay for you can't get stubborn on the warriors, right?
Shield wall.
Yeah.
That's the most you get. But that doesn't help at all, does it? It's just like give ground versus fall back and big forward. Like really, what's the difference?
Because if I double charge that unit with the
wait, here's the pony.
Yeah.
Hits. Wounds.
Okay.
Come on, killer pony. Damn it. All right, here's the guy on top. Hits. Come on, guy on top. Wounds. Wait,
no, he's 5. He's strength 3. I mean, check. See, he's
I think he's strength 4, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? He gets the strength 4?
I think he...
The Rangers
you're right, strength 3.
Okay, yeah, the Rangers, everybody gets strength 3, except for the guy on the cart. No,
okay. So here's my break test.
You lose by 2 there, banner, and ring.
9. So
you lose by 4.
Fall back and go order.
You fall back in order. So you pop through your unit.
Okay.
And you take a wound on a 1, 2, or 3 because you move through my dragon. All right. Cart's alive, but you pop through the unit.
I go 2d6.
Pick the highest. 2d6 pick the highest. -1.
2 inches.
Okay, so you just pop through the shortest distance you can.
Yes, please do that. It's like that thing's huge, but look, this guy costs more.
And then this goes here and touches there, and then I try and close, but I stop.
But you get regular attacks. So doesn't this get straightened out?
No, it doesn't. It stays just like that. I can't close the door, so it's a disordered charge.
Okay.
So they all get their supportings except for the one guy who's in base to you, which is the big guy.
Oh, so okay. So I don't even need to declare a challenge.
I forgot to do my spells.
Do your spells.
Way too late. You sure?
Yeah, do them.
It's pretty. Oh, all right.
I still have my runesmith. He can.
That's true. You can just stop them probably. But here's the demonic vessel. It doesn't go off anyway. The other one can't cast.
And I have rune of spell breaking, which one?
I couldn't cast the other ones anyway. That's it.
No more? You sure you want to cast more spells? I got rune of spell breaking.
I wanted the one with the extra strength attacks and AP. That would be huge. But
all right.
Cool. So now we fight again. Now this combat goes, and because we haven't fought yet, the knights can also fight in this combat.
Okay. Now, if I declare a challenge with this guy,
Yep.
then you can either accept with him, your wizard lord,
Right.
or your guy on the dragon.
Yes.
I don't have a word save. I just have. I'm not declaring a challenge because then if I attack him, all my wounds would just go normal, right?
I see. Yeah. And let's see. I killed your champion in there before, right?
Yeah, I believe.
I think.
No, he's right here. That's the model for the champion.
Who were we fighting a challenge in there before with? We both failed to kill each other.
Did we even issue a challenge?
Yeah.
There was a champion. A champion. Did I kill your champion?
No, your king killed my champion. I think it's because I killed your champion before.
My king. I issued a challenge with my.
Yeah. I did kill your champion earlier because remember I got one and then one for overkill. Your champion's definitely dead.
Was that the other? That was the other unit though. I think that because I issued a challenge with this guy.
Yeah.
And then you accepted with the champion with your guy, and and I couldn't get there. I got 2 wounds, but I wanted to roll the d6 for each wounds, but I couldn't.
That was the second time we fought though.
Okay.
The first time it was definitely your champion. I know 100%.
All right, so
yeah.
you're sure he's dead?
Yeah, I'm sure he's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
And if someone can correct me, that's fine. But I'm like almost 100% certain there. Because I think it was the very first combat, you issued a challenge with your champion. I accepted with my champion. I killed you. And then the second time we fought, your king issued a challenge. And then he killed my champion.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Okay, so you're not issuing a challenge, right? You still have, what, a Rune Lord there?
Yeah.
And you have your king.
If I issue a challenge, you could accept with him and pull me out of combat.
Right. Or I could give you the wizard and let you just eat him. Because he's probably going to die anyway.
All right. I'm not issuing any challenges.
Okay. You have 3 wounds on your Rune Lord. Shit. I really don't want your king to kill one of my guys. It's very, very likely you're going to kill one of my guys. It's d6, 4 attacks. All right, you can reroll 1 of your hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
My weapon skill 8 on both of them, so you're hitting my 4, so it's not super terrible, but terrifying. Oh god. So are you going to kill my dragon? I'm going to kill my dragon. He's going to be strength 6. Oh, I did do my gaze. I did do my gaze of the gods, yeah.
You don't stop the amount of wounds. Like, if I can overkill the guys, right?
You can.
Yeah, so I can get like 20 wounds on one of these dudes. And it counts for 20 combat res?
No, not if you're fighting the rank and file.
All right, so.
But you wouldn't. You'd be swinging on my lord.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I attack on your lord,
yeah,
and I do 2 wounds, and I roll 2d6, and I roll 12.
You get the max overkill is +5, so you get 6 for combat res. You cap out of that no matter what.
No, not a challenge. If it's not a challenge.
No, only number of wounds that he can actually take.
Okay, so the only way, if I do challenge, I can get a chance of getting more wounds.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. He's going to, if he issues a challenge, then he can do more wounds.
Yeah, but I don't have to accept with him. I can accept with the wizard.
It doesn't matter who you accept with because I have a chance of getting 5 more.
Yes, you can get more.
But the wizard only has 1 wound left, but he has a 3 wound model.
Yeah.
So I still roll the d6s.
You can still get the.
Okay, so if I issue a challenge, I can get 5 extra wounds.
You will get more combat res if you issue.
We're going to have to issue the challenge.
Okay. Really torn about who I should accept this with. Kind of want to do it with the dragon, because he's more likely to survive that. But if you roll hot, I'm fucking screwed. Then again, I'm going to need all the combat res I can get here. So you know what? I think the wizard's going to take it. Wizard's going to take the challenge.
Okay.
All right, wizard's going first. All right, come on, you can do this. Where are we? Come on, do the thing. Do the thing, guy. It's not working. 3 hits.
What's your weapon skill?
5.
Okay.
Your toughness is 5, right?
Yep.
Take 1 at AP 1. Ooh. And then Grommel armor.
Grommel armor. Reroll.
Good.
Got it. So what's the point of Rune of Stone?
If you roll a 2 or a 3.
Oh, you just get to reroll the armor.
Yeah, or even a 4 in that case.
Okay, so now it's his attack. He has 4 attacks.
Yeah, and on 3s.
Okay.
That's good. To keep it
all right.
simple.
3 strength, 6 toughness,
Toughness is 4.
2 plus.
2. 2 at AP 2. So I have a 6 up armor. And then I have a 5 up wood. Yep, you got me. So roll 2 of them. You do max?
6, 7, 8.
So you got 6. And you kill my wizard. Maybe that, I don't know if that's the right play or not, but I feel like if I'm going to win this combat, I need to maximize my res here. I mean, my the number of wounds I do. I think that's the best way to probably do that. Because if you'd gotten through that through on my Chaos Lord just now, you'd be dead. That would be not, unless I killed you first with the ogre, but I can't because you got the rune of perseverance. So it wouldn't happen.
I would have needed 4s to wound instead of 2s.
No, you would need 3s because I'm T5.
Oh, you're T5?
Yeah. I would have had more of an armor save. I would have had a 4-up armor, so maybe. I don't know. It depends. I don't know what I rolled for the armor saves.
I didn't roll as good as I could have.
All right, let's do the rest of this.
I guess
Outside the challenge, so
I guess 2 of the 4 attacks getting through the hits and the wounds and the armor save is about as good as you're going to get.
yeah. Oh yeah, 2 that was good.
That's good.
Really good. Okay, so now let's do this in initiative order, like the proper order, right? So it's going to be the Chaos Lord is going to go first.
Well, you charge with everything.
Yeah, so the Chaos Lord's got the highest initiative here.
So you just roll all your attacks, and if I have any attacks left, you let me know.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Nobody's in base contact with the Rune Lord.
Do you have any impact hits?
Where's the Rune Lord?
Right here.
Oh, someone is in base contact.
Yep.
Okay. Well, maybe I just go into the rank and file because I need to really get as many wounds through as I can. Okay, here's the.
Actually, I think he has to attack the runesmith.
Isn't the runesmith here?
This is the runesmith.
Oh, he's on the edge.
Yep. He moved over when they reformed.
Okay.
Rune Lord.
Okay, so let's go. Well, let's do the knights unit. I'll go through.
None of them have impact hits?
Nope, no impact hits. I feel like cavalry should have impact hits, right? Like it should be a horse thing. Maybe it's like even a strength 3.
Well, I mean, you have a big chaos dragon. Maybe that gets an impact hit.
It's got the stomps. Stomps are cool. Although impact hits are better than stomps in general. Anyways, big guy. I have 6 attacks now because my keys are the guy.
This is on the runesmith?
This is on the no. This is into the rank and file from the Chaos Lord.
Oh, Chaos Lord into rank and file.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And regular guys are weapon skill 4, right?
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s. All hits.
Heavy armor and shield.
Okay. 2s. All right, so these are on 6s, and these are on 5s.
6s. 1, 5.
3 more
2
5s.
Oh, 3 more 5s.
Yep. So 5 dead.
5 dead.
Then the horse doesn't hit.
Wait, how many attacks did he have?
6.
And he just killed 5 dudes?
Just killed 5. I'm going to need a lot of combat response for this one. All right.
Okay.
We got 5. Then I have, let's see, you killed the sorcerer, so you killed, I took his spot. So 4 more guys attacking with lances into the rank and file. 2 hits. 2 5-ups.
Never mind.
2 5s. All right, 2 dead.
2 more dead.
And then the horses. 2 hits. 1 more wound at a 3-up. Good. And then the Warpfire Dragon. The rank and file. These 2s. 3 on a 5-up. 1 more. 2 more. All right, now this is the Exalted Champion into your Rune Lord, and he's on 6 attacks on weapon skill 8 right now. 3s. Oh, shit. Okay. Absolutely terrible outcome. 2. AP 2, so 5.
Nope.
Take a wound.
On the runesmith?
Yeah.
All right, so he's got 1 left or 2?
He has taken 1.
I think he's taken 1 before. Now he's taken 1, so he has 1 left.
Okay.
Didn't you direct attack?
Oh, I think I did.
Yes, he has
yeah. Yep.
one left. That's why that die
Okay.
was there, I think.
So the dragon has to attack him.
Okay.
You said his weapon skill is 6?
Yes.
Okay, so 4s. And then 2s. 4 more 5-ups on that guy.
4 more 5-ups.
All right, he's super dead.
Yeah.
But there's only one
2
more.
wounds. Oh, you only did 1 wound.
Yeah, only did 1 more. So let's see. 2 of those were on the rune guy. So that means 4. I killed 9 rank and file.
9 rank and file. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 dudes. That means you killed 9 rank and file, but one of the spots was a runesmith. So there's only 2 attacks back.
Okay. Going to the knights, I guess.
Whatever's softest.
Knights are the softest, yeah.
Was the Warfire Dragon softer?
He's T6.
All right. They're using hand
one
weapons and shields anyway.
Yeah, 1 hit, you need a 5 to win.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
All right.
-1 AP.
No, they don't have Gromroll weapons.
They don't. You're right.
Yeah, only the what's it called?
Yep,
The
yep.
Royal Clan ones do. 3 up.
Why would everybody
Good.
have that?
All right, now I've got stumps.
Why not just give it to all the dwarves?
This is the big dragon stumps.
Yep.
2 stumps.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. 1 more 5-up. Good.
Okay.
And then the other warp fire dragon stumps. 3 stumps for that guy. 2 more 5-ups. He gets 1. Yeah. Okay. That is it.
All right.
I got all that. You
Here's
got
some
all
dice.
All
I fall back in good order.
Wait, don't anything yet. Because I might dumber you and all that kind of stuff.
Well, this is my break test, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what you even need yet. I have a banner. I don't have a rank anymore. I have a close order.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You have a close
5,
order.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is his wounds his unit strength?
Yes. Well, no, not wounds. 3. He's monstrous imagery.
Oh,
So you get 3.
10. So 13.
Yeah, so you get a close order. You have a banner, right?
Wait, I'm trying to find out if I can even fall back in good order.
Well, hold on a second. Let's figure out the combat risk. You have a banner and you have a close order, right?
Yeah.
So you scored 8. I scored. You lose by 6. So that puts you on leadership 4, leadership 3 because of terror. So that would be a break if I double outnumber you. So let's count up how many. You said you have 13?
Yeah. I started with 25, but I had characters in there.
Yeah, so he's 3.
Yeah.
And then you have, 7,
Do the
11,
characters in the
12,
beginning of the unit, beginning of the game count?
It's your unit strength right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Compared to your unit strength in the beginning of the game.
No, compared to my unit strength.
No, if I'm at below half my unit strength, I can't fall back and go to order. I have to give.
No, those are panic tests. This is just a break test. So this is just how much.
No. When you, sorry.
Yeah.
When you break.
Yeah.
If you roll lower than your leadership, right, but higher than the number, you fall back and go order, right?
Unless I double outnumber you. And then it's a break.
Unless you double outnumber me.
More than double outnumber.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is the thing that is if you're less than half of your unit strength?
Panic test.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're below half, then
Okay.
fallback
So
order
if
turns
you
into a
double
flip.
outnumber me. Okay, so my magic number then is
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
13.
5, 6.
You're 13.
Why can't I count? You said 13.
Yeah, you're
Sounds
13.
great.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 18 there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6 is 24. Plus 9.
Yeah, so I flee.
So I have 35, right?
Yeah.
Or
so
33.
Yeah, I flee.
So that's a break. Yeah. So I'm going to chase you with fucking everybody.
All right, it's all good.
Yeah.
I go 6 inches.
You go 5, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, that's what
6 inches.
So you're going to flee from this unit.
Okay.
So you go 6.
Just
so you
roll
pop-
your dice.
Yeah, you end up popping.
It doesn't.
Actually, you end up over
You're
here.
gonna roll more than 6.
Yeah.
But I got this unit.
Then you got to flee around the terrain. So you end up like right around here, basically.
Okay.
Because the impassable terrain, you can't go through it.
I don't even go that far, man.
Yeah, it's like around here. So my big dragon plus Swift Stride, catch you with that.
All right, so they're dead.
Yeah.
Good.
So this guy.
It's like, I don't want to put them back down.
All right, let me test the reform. He does. So basically, he hits you there, and then he reforms to face these dudes here. These guys, this guy bangs into me, and these knights probably bang into me also before I hit your pony cart. In retrospect, I probably should have just reformed with them, but that's fine. Okay. So big messy thing right there.
All right.
Yeah, Mike, 6 attacks on a... That's why Gaze of the Gods is freaking great, because if you start stacking extra attacks and all that stuff, you just get an unbelievable combat monster on that. Even on a horse. It's still...
That's what I was telling him earlier.
I'm leaning on skill here.
Leaning on skill. So is it my turn?
Yeah. This is bottom... points... Let's see. That objective...
Oh, you know, none of that matters.
I'm kind of curious to see just where it ends up.
We're charging.
But I got 60 points here for this turn.
Let's see if I can make a charge. I think I'm going to need a little bit more than 6 to get in there. Oh, God.
With the wheel, yeah.
The pony card's gone. I need that 9, even at that 9.
Because it's not a straight wheel. Like you got to curve around. It's not even, yeah. Go for it. No, that one definitely won't do it.
All right.
If the 9 was close, the 8's not going to do it.
Send the gyros in, and
All right.
we'll roll that.
Okay, so they're in. I'm not even going to move all the stuff. They're just in there, but they're not getting impacted.
Yeah, sure.
And that means I line up 8 wide.
Okay, that's the only thing I've left to do, right? So I have 3.
Yeah.
I have all 3 of them.
The cart.
Oh wait, time out. What? This is turn 5.
This is turn. This is bottom turn 4.
4. So I have a couple turns to kill a unit. So I'm not going to charge because why should I? I got to kill them.
So these
Can't charge them. I got to do a diving run.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna with the other 2, and we'll take them all over there to where you can't charge them, and then we'll come back.
All 3 of them, or
yeah.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
I want to go 9 inches.
You want to march, or you want to just do the
they can march. It doesn't matter. I want to be 9 inches from your guy. 8 inches from your guys because you're in the terrain. So whoever 8 inches is.
Oh, away from them.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't charge you. Okay, I see.
Well, so if you charge, you have to roll a 6, and I get my free shots.
I'm not going to try and charge you.
Yeah, you're not. But then.
Yeah, if all it does is let you shoot at me again.
Oh, but then you'll run the fuck away.
Oh yeah, I'm going to keep running away.
Well, you're either going to run towards me. It doesn't matter.
I'm either going to run towards you so you don't get the impact.
Here's 2 bombing
go behind
runs,
the forest.
2d6, a 4 and a 2. That's 6. Strength 3 hits. Well, that's 4 wounds.
Oh, hold on a second. How many? You rolled 4 and a 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you roll a 1, you take a wound instead. Okay, good. So 4 and a 2.
Yeah.
And you got 4?
4 wounds.
Okay.
Yep. Minus 1 AP.
6 ups. All right, kill 3. Well, yeah, kill 3.
All right, that's a panic test, right?
That is a panic test, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. 3 out of 20. How many do I have? 4. No, I have more than 12.
It's all right. We'll shoot now.
Okay. Take those 3.
All right, so each one fires 1 shot, right?
Well,
but
1d6 each, yeah.
So we throw 3d6.
Yep.
6,
Ooh, holy
4, and
crap.
6. Wow. All
So
right.
they're on
So that's 12,
sevens.
16.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No, 16, but hitting on 7s.
4, 5, 6.
It's -1 for skirmish, -1 for forest, -1 for extra shots. -3 roll.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7s, you said, right?
7s, yeah.
There's 1. There's 2.
So now force.
Oh, so I need to kill 1 more for a panic test.
Yep.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Go wait, these guys, they charged. Never mind. So you want to? They killed all that. They overran. You hit them. You get to reform after you
He did. The dragon caught you. Yeah, everybody else banged into me, so they can't reform. They are where they are.
So this turn they reform.
This turn they can, or they can charge, or they can do other stuff. Yeah.
Well, they can charge. But
Yeah.
he has to reform, right?
So end of that turn, I got another 60. Now we're on turn 5.
All right, and this is going into the flank of these guys.
Yeah, he's going in there for
And
sure.
because it's flank, they can't stand and shoot, right?
Right.
All right, so
So he goes in there. The Marauders are going to take a march test. Well, you said you want to be more than 8 away, right? So you're not within. I can take a test freely. All
this
right,
is your turn 5.
This is my turn 5.
Okay.
So the Marauders are going to come at you. I got to go 7 inches. That should, yeah. So 7 inches puts me within 3. So I'm going to get within your the 3 inches here. Just keep being annoying like that.
Okay. So he's in. Just you don't even need to roll double ones. He's got movement 10.
Oh, yeah,
9.
he's
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in.
Oh, and I can even put spells on it.
You don't need spells.
I want spells. I want to get the spell off once per game. Demonic Vessel. Oh no, this is a self cast. +1 move and toughness initiative. I don't need that at all. It still doesn't go up. Wizards suck. All right. So that dude's in there. Everybody else is just gonna have to move and reform. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, he's somewhere.
Don't. You just roll a wound because they're gonna die.
Oh, I wanted to Gaze of the Gods because I want to see how buff this dude's gonna get. Gaze of the Gods. Here we go. He's stupid. So next turn he's gonna take a stupidity test. Oh, and the Chaos Lord. Chaos Lord is.
Wait, does that mean he can't charge his turn?
No. It means next turn he's going to be taking a stupid test because the Gaze of the Gods happens after the stupidity test.
Wait, the Gaze of the Gods happens after declare charges?
After you would take a stupidity test. Stupidity test is like the very first thing.
Gotcha.
All right. So he's in. These guys moved up. This guy is just going to kind of fly. Let me take a march test with him. I think I'm within 8 of your dudes. Good on this test. He's going to fly around and.
What over here? You want to chase down some gyros?
I'm going to come like over here. Let me do that.
Might as well.
Yeah, let's do something like that. Yeah. And then these guys just move right in your face.
All right, cool.
All right, let's try and eat the gunners, the thunderers.
All right, you're on my flank, so I have 3 attacks. Oh, I would actually have 6 attacks. Oh, just hurry up and kill these dudes.
Let's see if there are any left, right? All right, I got 6 attacks.
Just do your stomp first.
No, I want to do this guy. This guy's so buff right now. I wanted to see what he does. He's hitting your weapon skill 3, so he's sitting on 2s. And what sucked? Kills 3. I'm assuming you're doing hand weapon shield, or are you into great weapons? It doesn't matter. You got to save these hand weapons.
Sure. You're shooting
3 5s. Oh, you got 2.
Wait, 1 save, right?
Yeah, once it kills 2, and then the dragon goes. Dragon's hitting on 3s. 2s.
We still have a champion.
Take 3 more saves.
Oh wait, timeout. We still have a champion.
No, I thought I killed him a long time ago.
I don't know, but he's
No, because I killed the Warfire Dragon is the one fighting. I couldn't.
okay. And you said
So
3 guys are dead.
Okay, so yeah, I get 1 kill, 1 overkill. That's it.
Wait, how many are dead?
Just the champion if you challenge me.
Yeah, well, I mean the champion model's right here.
Yeah, the champion's dead, and I get 1 overkill.
All right.
And nobody else swings. That's it. So now, end of combat. You have a close order, you have a banner, and you have an outnumber. So you win by 1.
No, I win.
But I have a flank. We tied.
Oh, okay. I have a musician.
You win. Did you take a musician with Thunderers?
Oh yeah, I took 20 of them. They're supposed to be,
that makes sense. Okay.
It's supposed to be a combat unit.
All right. I fall back into order. No, -1, right?
Why would you have -1?
Oh no, because it was does it give you an additional +1 combat res with the tie? I think that's how it works, right? I think I actually fail.
Musician.
Oh, I fall back in good order.
We were tied.
Yeah, but it gives you +1. It doesn't. It's not
So
just you.
I win by 1.
Yeah, you win by 1. Okay, so I fall back in order, and I go 4 inches. So I go.
All right. So here's my reform roll. I wish I got. All right. So then they can then pivot this way.
Yep.
Oh man, they're coming.
They're coming for me.
They're coming. Oh wait, hold on. They're coming.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Even if I charge you, you're still gonna have a higher initiative.
Yeah, Jay, we're still going. Although it is very much over, but we're kind of going through the motions here.
And this thing is still alive.
And the pony cart's still there.
Wait, did I have to take a rally test for this? Not yet.
No, it only fell back in good order. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, the pony cart killed the knight and then just kind of casually walked away.
All right.
And the mic dropped and just did its thing. All right, so my dragon ran. Well, it didn't run away, but it fell back in good order.
He's dead.
All right, and now it's I get 60 more points, and it's your turn.
It's my turn. All right. I guess it really doesn't matter So we're just going to charge gyros into the Marauders.
Yep.
And we're going to charge these Thunders into your Chaos Knights.
Okay. Are you charging the Thunders in? Okay. Going for maximum awesome here.
They need a 7. A 6 won't do it.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, 6 looks like it got it. Oh, wait, actually, my unit was like that, right? So it's actually a little
I don't
closer.
know. You tell me.
Yeah, well, I think it could be either. If you hit that, I rank up to there anyway, right?
Then I just need a 6.
Maybe I don't know if I do.
Whatever.
Say you got the 6. I think the 6 is more.
It's 2d6. I got
You got
6, and they're in.
Knights are getting charged again.
With great weapons.
Shameful.
Okay. All right. Well, let's have some fun with the Thunderers first.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have a champion now, still, right?
No, you just killed him.
Oh, that's right. You're right. He's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weapon skill 3.
I'm going to go 5.
We said 5s?
Yeah, I'm 5. But no, I am 5, so you need 4s.
4s. Okay,
Holy
that
shit,
was
you're angry.
pretty decent. Okay, strength 5. 3 plus. Okay.
Oh, that's going to fucking hurt.
5 wounds, minus 2 AP.
5s. All right, kill 3.
Is that no strike back?
No strike back. Oh, no, actually, I forgot. You charged me in my flank, right? This guy can actually go into the fighting rank. So he will strike back. He's going to be up in the front there.
Wait, he gets to move through the ranks?
You charge in the flank, so the fighting rank now becomes the side. So
Yeah.
he can move through the ranks to get to you.
Oh.
So he's got 5. 6 attacks. And he actually, you have initiative 2 base. He would have gone first anyway, but don't worry about it.
I would have ended that.
He gets 4.
4
Kills
dead?
4 guys, yeah.
Ugh.
So you got 2. No, you got 3. He got 4. He has the horse still. Horse doesn't do anything. You got a flank. You have a banner. I have a banner. I think we tied exactly. No, you're on the hill. No, you're not on the hill because we said the crest.
No hill, not on the hill.
Yeah, so it's 5 and 5.
Musician? Yeah.
I have musician too. I got it this time. We just hang out right there.
Oh.
I don't think
Okay,
my dragon. My
let's
dragon
see.
probably can see you. Yeah, I think it can see you.
Probably.
Yeah. But we got the other exciting combat over here.
Okay, 6 attacks.
6
Weapon
attacks.
skill 4. This weapon skill
Yeah.
4.
4s and
4
3s.
Okay, 2 misses. Strength
Right.
4, toughness 3, 3 plus.
Yep. 3.
3 wounds.
5s. No, 4s because of parry. Kills 2.
Okay.
Take the back, guys. All right, I have 8. No, sorry, 6 back. No champion. Oh, did I? Oh, I think I do have a champion here, actually. I think I took full command. of
Wait.
this.
You're missing attacks.
No, I know. There were 8 in the front. You just killed 2, so that means there's 6 guys left. I'm checking to see if I have a champion.
No. You got two ranks.
Oh, you're right.
So
Thank
you just pull 2 guys off.
right. I
But
forgot.
everybody got to
ranks.
attack. So you
You're
have
right,
1,
I
2,
do. So I have
6, 7, 8 attacks.
probably 9 with the champion.
A 9 with the champion.
Yeah, I did take the champion. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, man, it's the first time I've gotten to use this. Right, 9. Yeah. 4s and 5s. Good start, dudes. Let's do that again. Take 1
Wait,
for
toughness 5, strength.
think. The toughness 5. Shit,
Yeah.
no, 6s.
So you
Thought they
nothing,
were 4
right?
for a second. I'm thinking the scout down top.
That's why I charged. It was
Yeah,
like
they can't touch you.
Yeah.
You got 2.
2.
I outnumber you.
I have 9.
And I have a banner.
Wait, you don't outnumber. I have 9.
Oh shit! Yeah, I have 8. Yeah, I have 8. Sorry, I forgot that you guys are
Mhm.
monstrous infantry. I have a banner, and you have you did 2, so you win by 1. I go down from lead 7 to 6 because I have a chieftain here. It's a hard break. You're gonna chase it.
Oh, so you flee.
I flee. How many guys want to chase it?
All of them.
Yeah. I go 11.
11.
Yeah, we'll leave that
All right.
separate.
We'll start closest to you.
So which one's the Swiss stride die though?
What? Oh yeah, Swiss try. Closest to you.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it. that does.
Well, they're all chasing.
Yeah, but the first one definitely got him. So you definitely destroyed a unit. So this one stops there.
Okay. The next one goes 3 and 6, 9. Wait, hold on. You just add all these dice together. You just add.
Oh yeah, you're just adding. It's not a charge. I was thinking. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it's 9, 11 for the next one.
All right, so he gets it.
And the next one goes 6, 7, 8.
All right, do a dangerous terrain for one of them. It's the one that was already wounded. Yeah.
Okay. 1. So he takes a wound.
He's got one left. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's in the forest, and everybody else is behind it. Alrighty.
Cool. So now it's your turn.
Yeah, top 6. So at the end of that turn, I get. You're not big enough to score.
None of that matters.
I get 30
We're at 20-0 now, right now.
Well, I'm curious to see how many points it actually comes out to. Like, how impactful is the scoring, right? Like, how big of a swing does it make? Like, can you get stomped in a game but still win because you scored tons of points?
No, you can't because you don't have things to score the points with.
But it depends on when you get stomped, right? Like, if you finally get tabled turn 6, but maybe you spent 5 turns scoring max points on your secondaries, you could.
How do you table somebody on turn 5?
Well, maybe it was close, right? Maybe you killed a lot of their stuff. They killed a lot of your stuff. I want to see how the magnitude of the secondary points. I'm just curious.
I see. That's right.
All right, gaze of the god. Oh, stupidity. Let's do a stupidity
Yeah,
test.
stupidity test because that matters.
He's good on the stupid. He's going to do another gaze of the gods.
He is stupid?
No, he passed. Here's this. He's double stupid, so it doesn't matter. He's one less leadership now.
All right.
Oh, and then the Chaos Lord. Another attack for the Chaos Lord.
So this is bottom of turn 5.
This is top of turn 6.
Top of turn 6.
Yeah, top of turn 6.
Okay, cool. So super simple.
Yeah.
If I kill one more knight, I get half points for that unit? Or quarter points for
No, you got to get 25% or below, and they had
25% or below.
Yeah, you got to get them down to 2.
All right, so I can't kill any more points here.
So I charged in with the dragon.
Okay.
You die.
I die. Yeah. The only question is, do I die completely?
So,
yeah, because you have this guy.
Yeah, let's roll it out. See,
it doesn't matter.
It does because then this could overrun into that and force you to fight it on your turn. They could score you more points that way. Otherwise, you run away. And then this thing charges a gyro right here.
This is your turn 6.
This is my turn 6. So I assume you probably want to flee here.
Yeah.
So you flee there.
Fire and flee.
Fire and flee. So it's only 1d6.
You're -1 for how far away are you?
Pretty close.
If I go off the board, ain't gonna help shit, is it?
I mean, if I touch you, you're gonna die, and I'll score the points. If you go off the board, I'll score the points. If you're fleeing, I only get half points.
All right, so 9.
It's not you can't kill me with the stand and shoot. So you might as well
don't have to worry about the terrain. It's not -1 for you going through the terrain, is it?
Only if I land in it.
What do you need to roll?
Well, right now I catch you automatically.
Automatically.
So I guess the question:
if I stayed here in combat, you might not kill me.
So you could just flee the 2d6 and hopefully stay on the table, or stand and shoot and then roll 1d6 plus swift stride.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand.
I'm
just gonna stand and shoot.
Okay.
So, dwarf crafted. Does that matter?
I don't know.
Just
D6.
D6.
Just say you have it. I don't even know.
4.
4. Okay, so 4.
That's a bunch of misses.
1. No.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now roll 2d6. That's how far you go.
What's that for?
Well, if you want to use swift stride, you could do because you roll 1d6 or 5.
Oh no, I'm standing there and fighting your ass.
Oh, you're stand and shoot. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was fire and flee shoot.
If I fire, because they would just push me back D6 inches, right?
Or you could use swift stride and be 2d6. It's up to you.
Oh, you can use swift stride on that. All
I
right.
think so.
Then I'm 10 inches.
That might
probably
be
gone.
From there.
That I'm gone.
No, you're on the board.
Oh, okay.
That was actually the perfect outcome.
That was probably the perfect outcome.
Exactly what you wanted to have.
Now you'll fail the charge.
Yeah. So I'm going to come at you. It's 2d6. Yeah, I don't make it. I really don't make it.
All right, and then over here,
Go 13. So it puts me here. Okay. Okay, and then over there. So Chaos Lord's going. I mean, the Exalted Champ. Yeah, Exalted Champion's going first. 6 attacks there. You got 2s. You're using what? Hand weapon, shield, or great weapon?
Sure, hand weapons and shield.
All right, 2 6-ups and 4 5-ups.
2 6-ups. Nope. And 1 5-up.
No, 4 5-ups.
4 or 5.
Yeah, 3 more.
1 more.
And 1 more. Kill 6.
They're all dead.
And then the dragon will do.
They're all dead.
Oh, they're all dead already.
They're all dead. There's 6 guys. You just killed them all.
So I'll overrun with that. He just goes that way. These guys overrun into the pony cart.
Who overruns?
He's just getting out of the way, so that my knights don't hit him. So
Overrun always happens?
yes, unless I restrain.
Okay. Oh, shit. That was my turn, wasn't it?
No, that was my turn.
Okay.
I did this so that you have to fight me on your turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your pony cart would just stand there and not do anything.
I didn't put any of these guys back in the right spot.
Alrighty. So now it's the bottom of turns. Oh, on that, and then I score another 30 points there. Now it's the bottom of turn 6. So basically, you can try and take out the fire, but
how many wounds you got?
it's got 5 left.
Toughness 5?
He is toughness 6.
There's nothing I can do to him.
No, you're not. You'd have to score roll unbelievably there.
Let's just shoot.
Yeah, roll 3 of them shooting at it. See what happens. Right.
It's just 3D3 dice.
Because one of them should probably regroup, and then
Nope,
that's not even
8.
enough. Well, yeah, do it. 8
3,
shots.
8.
Hitting on 5s. No, not even enough wounds to hits to kill him.
Yeah, and we did 1 wound.
And then I
Minus 2 AP.
takes the region. Yeah, he takes a wound. He's down to 4. But not enough points to score. Not enough wounds to score.
So kill your pony cart.
Yeah, well, if I can. Well, it's only got 1 wound left, right? So
Yeah.
maybe now I can finally do it. Get my revenge here. I do hit him 4 times this time, and I kill him.
All right, he's done.
He's done. The pony is dead.
He goes up there with you. All right. Let me pull these. So the only
All
thing I got left
So
is
then-
2 gyros. 2 gyros.
Right. Okay. So I get the 30 there. I get the 250 for the baggage train. And that's it. Nobody controls other baggages
These bottles are going back in my basement.
for another 30 years.
Yeah. Wait for the next version. Maybe I'll leave them here for you guys to play with. Here's $4,000 worth of models.
So to give. Oh man, yeah, those are like worth a fortune now.
It's like just.
Oh man! All right, so this is definitely a new grudge for the dwarfs here. So the number of points is going to be a ridiculous number of points here. So all right, here are the secondary points that you scored. So you got 150 secondary points.
It's cool. I give 0 fucks.
No, but so look at how many secondary points that I scored here, just to give you a sense of how impactful these things are. So I scored. Let's see, 180.
What was your total?
I got to calculate. I got 90, 90, 60, 60, 30, 30, 60, 60, 60, 30, 30, 30, and then 250 on top of that. Let's see, 90. This is 150, 210, 270, 300, 330, 390, 450, 540, 630, 830, 880 points on secondaries alone.
And you can see why we're not bringing doors to a tournament ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not happening.
And so, like this, I don't know if this is the best case scenario, but
the movement 3, you're not getting over here.
Yeah. I mean, unless you use the anvil. But then again, if you use the anvil to do that, you've got 1 unit out there unsupported, and that is probably.
I know why that guy Richie hasn't come out with new tactic videos.
He's still trying to figure it out. Right?
Fucking dude, where are you, man?
I don't know how Grand Army or Royal Clans adapts to this. Pretend like I didn't engage you, right? Pretend like I just went for the objectives and hung out there.
Well, I didn't bring an army with enough shooting. I would have to just keep, even if you because you would take all 3.
Yeah.
And I would have to attack one side. 3-inch movement, man. You're not doing anything. You can't play the game.
But like, let's say, like, okay, so you kind of hang out there. I don't attack you. I just take 3 objectives for a couple of turns, right? And then you chase me off and I leave and whatever. If you do that, now I just hop the dragon over, destroy your baggage train. You can't do anything about it. I move 20 inches and I just touch it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just, movement 3 is so bad.
Yeah, it's
they
really
need
bad,
to have other things that do good stuff. A 65-point bolt thrower that hits on what 5s 90% of the time
bad. I hate the
is
bolt thrower.
so bad.
Yeah.
A cannon that does D3 damage is so bad.
Dwarfs got really shafted.
I'm just saying, it's like if you're gonna have movement that sucks, you're gonna need artillery that's gonna bring people to you.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then
Yeah, okay, so you think about like dwarves are like this, the kind of, aside from Empire, they're like the typical shooting army, right? Like they're going to shoot you enough where you have to come at them, or otherwise you're going to lose eventually.
Without putting the stress that I can kill your dragon,
Yeah.
unless you come over here, then there's no reason for you to come over here.
And now compare that to Cathay.
Yeah.
Cathay shoots a million times harder than dwarves, and they have insane movement.
D3 plus 1. How much for that cannon? How many points is that cannon?
Well, with the ogre stuff, it's like 187 or so. No, sorry, 167, I think.
167. What's
Something
110
like
for dwarf cannon naked?
No, I think it's 95.
No, I think it's 110.
100? Maybe it's 100. Yeah, say something like that. It's way too much. But not even the Cathay cannons, like the Sky Lanterns. So if you take the Grand Strategist, I think it's called, or something like that, the 3-wound character,
Yeah, 100.
you put him on a lantern. Now he's got 10 wounds. Now he can score baggage trains. He can do, the only thing he can't do is capture the strategic objectives, but he can do a lot of stuff. He moves real fast. He shoots real hard. It's like dwarfs on steroids, and they move fast.
Maybe we got to take these models and stick them in a balloon.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You get the ones from AOS, the giant zeppelins that they.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They can give them that stuff, right? Like, why not?
Well, what do you do for your Jade Lancers? Stunties on the dwarf pony.
Oh, just do a Cathay army with dwarves. Yeah, right.
We got to use the models for something.
Poor Carpenter blames his tools. But the tools are pretty bad, though. Yeah. I'm really eager to see if somebody wins stuff with dwarves. I would like to see somebody succeed with them now with the new stuff.
Maybe if the rock lobber went to D6 wounds, and then you would at least have a threat.
Yeah. So I mean, dragons. I don't think dragons are going away. I mean, I think chaos. You're going to see more, like I think this is going to be like a standard development with chaos. You're going to see the double dragon thing a lot.
Oh, I think your army's awesome. Not awesome, but I mean like it's standard awesome.
Yeah. I think you might see triple dragon armies because you can run 2 exalted champions on dragons with magic resist 2 and a warp fire dragon, and you can pretty comfortably fit that into a list.
Well, I mean, tell you the truth, I'm not afraid of the army that you brought. Just with dwarves,
yeah, dwarves. Yeah,
I'm just. I don't
think this is the end all be all.
This is my second game. We played the two games this week.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy them. Like I did not like the movement 3.
It sucks.
It's so bad. You can't play the game.
That's why I don't like playing as dwarves that much because I feel like I'm not doing it. I have no agency. I'm just reacting to what people do.
Yeah. Like when I first started collecting this, you had the organ guns. They were 5 cannon shots.
Yeah.
For 65 points. And you either blew shit up and won, or you blew shit up like your own shit and lost.
How many units of the dwarfs had drilled? You had drilled on just the warriors?
Yeah, because Thunderers don't have drilled, and Rangers don't have drilled.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I don't think you took the most optimized list either, but...
Oh, I don't know what the most optimized list is.
I don't think anybody knows what it is. I don't think it's Grand Army. I think it's probably going to be X-Force. They're the only one that can move.
X-Force. Give me the gyrocopters. It's the only thing that moves.
Yeah. But the tough part is, it's just the dwarf scoring stuff. Like, okay, yeah, you could take a brick of whatever Thunderers and just sit on an objective, and like that's the whole purpose. It's still a little expensive.
I really like the unit of 20 Thunderers. I know the weapon skill 3 sucks. Yeah, but they have the heavy armor and the shield, the handgun.
Yeah, I think Quarrelers might be better.
And the great one. Look, Quarrelers are
just for the range. If they're going to sit in like if they sit on that objective all game, that's their whole job.
Yeah, well then they have a 24-inch range, but they have AP2. No, is it AP1?
AP1, yeah.
But there's no AP on the
crossbows are AP0 with armor main 2.
That's way worse.
But 6 more inch range, so it's not. It's okay.
Yeah. which really makes a difference because then you're at 15 inches for short range
Right.
with ballistic skill 3.
Yeah. And you're sitting further back, so you might want the extra range. I don't know. It's not a huge difference either way, but
I think there's a points difference. You talk about Rangers versus
Quarrelers versus Thunderers.
well,
It's not.
you wouldn't even consider Quarrelers because you could take the Rangers.
Oh, because Rangers are just better, right? Yes, you take Rangers
because you would get the ballistic skill 4.
Yeah, in the Grand Army though. But if
And
you're
the
playing
weapons.
X-Force Rangers are rare, I think. So you can't really take a lot of them.
Hmm.
But then again, so X-Force, your core is going to be what? Scout gyrocopters. But if you want them to score strategic objectives,
Wait, you can have core gyrocopters as core.
I think you take one unit of scout gyrocopters as core, and you could take them as many. You could take like 5 of them in one unit, which is what you probably have to do because
They
they're
have
unit
impact
strength
kits,
3.
right?
They do. I think they do. Well, maybe they lost that. I don't know. They lose 1 toughness. They lose 1 armor save. I think they probably sold the impact hits. But the problem with them is, so they're not cheap.
See, one thing, like,
But you can't score these things though.
the only way you have to make cool stuff with your army is the runes. You can't buff stuff. I mean, I know they butchered magic, but you can't buff anything in the dwarves.
It's like the rune system is cool, right? Like it's cool, but the thing is, it's not really better than what anybody else has. It's just different.
No, it's totally not better. It's not better. They're just magic. I mean, yes, the weapons, the great weapons with the smithing and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
that's good.
That is some really kick-ass weapons.
Right, the weapons are good. Everything else is just kind of like, eh.
But if you can't move, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like at any point, you didn't have to contact this unit. You didn't have to give me a chance in this game. If this was a real tournament, you didn't have to give me a chance. Like, you could have done so.
But even like the one time your king fought, I just fed him the dude with 1 wound. Like, yeah, sure, you maxed out combat res and he scored 250 points or whatever.
But he didn't have to fight. At no point did you have to engage that unit.
Well, at some point you got in my face.
No, if this was a tournament, you had the scoring spots. So you had plenty of extra points. You would have picked off a unit here, a unit here, a unit here. You would have won by 18 or 19 points.
Well, that's true. If I played really cagey.
Without even engaging that one unit.
Yeah. You're right.
So, like, technically, if we were trying to really crush each other for a tournament, this is, it's just...
Like, I kill the Rangers, I score the objective points, and then I just win by...
Well, you get the Rangers, you get the Thunderers, then you turn the Dragons on whatever bullshit, and you just play Avoidance on this.
Yeah.
And again, you keep on tagging the scores.
Yep, those points add up. X-Force can take 2 units of Rangers and... Oh, really? They can take Rangers and... I thought they... Oh, maybe they can... Oh, maybe it's Grand Army that the Rangers are in rare. Maybe that's it.
I'll play Horse and Goblins next time.
Yeah, we got to try and do some theory crafting and come up with like a competitive, or like see what they can actually do now.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Fanatics are still good. You can't march with them anymore, but who cares? Now you're defensive. Now you just plant on objectives, and it's like, okay, shift these 30 goblins, but you got to get to the Fanatics first. So by the time you do that, they've scored.
The thing is,
times,
you got to take them in
times.
units of 36.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this way you get your march move, right?
Yeah.
And then they take that damage, that one when you charge.
Royal Clearance and rare. Thank you, Richard.
The 36, the block by 6x6. This way you move them 12 inches forward. You have the objective. They're in marching column. Yeah. And then if you do anything to them, they lose that 1 wound and they're out of marching column and the other bonuses.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, that's cool.
Which is cool. Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
And like you can set them at 35. They're 35 in the unit with the character.
Mm.
So if you don't want them in marching column after you've deployed the unit, you don't need to put the character in the unit.
But I guess the risk you take is, what if somebody charges them with something really beefy, like knights and a dragon?
As soon as they take 1 wound, they're out of marching column.
No, I know, but I'm saying at that point you might just break and flee, and then the Fanatics never even came out because you couldn't release them. If they really
go 36, but they're 36 guys.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much falling back on 10. You fall back in good order.
Well, I mean, if somebody kills you by...
They got to kill 18 goblins.
Oh, that's right. Because, your leadership sucks, though, right?
Yeah, but you still get the leadership from your general. You can get a BSB reroll.
Sure,
you can get the warband reroll, the warband bonuses.
Yeah.
So you can get that up to like a 9 reroll.
Yeah, you're right. As long as you stay castled up or in battle line.
Somewhat. Yeah. I mean, you're putting them out here to take the hit, drop
Yeah.
the fanatics, and then you know what I mean.
But I mean, let's say you're playing on this map, though. You could do that with 2 objectives, but you wouldn't be able to cover 3 with the general. You know?
Well, it's orcs and goblins. You got way more units and troops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, even if I
Yeah, you
put
can
one unit
sacrifice
of
something.
goblins up here, that's 185 points, and they might be able to trash anybody that they're hitting with the fanatics.
Yeah, yeah. Right, because if you don't break them, then the fanatics do come out, and then they wreck stuff.
Yeah, like if you were using the marauders with high movement, it wouldn't make sense for me to pull the fanatics out immediately. It would be like,
Yeah.
let's just take the charge, let
Right.
you kill 1 or 2 dudes,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
fall back in good order, and then we'll crush you with the fanatics.
Right. Oh yeah, you can't horsemen, like you can't, to kill a brick of infantry, even goblins. I would need both the knights and the dragon, or both dragons to do that.
Yeah, or a flank charge, or 2 units.
Right, or flank charge will do it because then you lose the ranks, and then you lose the warband, and that's
If you took your marauders out of skirmish and hit me in the front with like 6 or 7 wide,
yeah.
you might get enough attacks.
Yeah, I guess you have to flank charge warband stuff, otherwise the leadership bonuses are just too much.
But I mean, you know, they're night goblins. They're really squishy.
Yeah,
You know. I don't know.
I want to get my lizard men up and running. I got to get some Saurus warriors, although
I'm working on my
I
chaos.
still don't think Saurus warriors are that good.
I'm working on my chaos army. So, like, I mean, I'm gonna bring orcs and goblins next time,
Okay,
but I think the time after that will be chaos.
okay. You can always borrow an army too if you want. You know, try something new. I know it's tough. It's playing someone else's armies.
I mean,
Feels
what do you
weird.
call it? Now you mentioned, I'll probably borrow the dragon ogres.
Okay, I got 6 of them, and I got 3 more unpainted.
Ugh, holy shit! No, I don't like. With the chaos, I painted a unit of knights.
Yeah.
To put the marauders together with the old models I'm showing you a little bit, and then the warriors, and you're already at like freaking 3,000 points.
I know that's
know,
real fast. And furious. Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
painted
the dragon ogres are still too cheap though.
Yeah, I painted the 3 units up: the knights, the marauders, and the
Yeah.
things. And I'm like, all right, how do I get this into an army? I don't really do it, do I?
Yeah.
Because you're like, you don't want to go too far over 1,000 points with your units, so that you have your characters.
Yeah. Oh, because you're going to spend close to 1,000 on characters.
Yeah.
Because they're just very. I mean, even this game you saw with all the gaze of the Gospels,
Yeah,
they were just destroying stuff by themselves.
So this is 300, right? And then you had another
Yeah.
300 between the 1 unit, 2 units.
Yeah, like my dragon was about 500, 459.
No,
My Chaos
I'm
Lord was-
saying is the knights.
the knights were 348,
Yeah, 348, and then you only had 2 other units.
and they were both like 135, 145.
Yeah, so you're like bare bones with a lot of. So like if
Yeah.
you, for example, remove that dragon, you don't have.
Oh yeah, I have to be very careful because if you take one big piece off the board, now I can't. This whole list functions around these guys operating in a pair, and this stuff going after stuff that they can actually fight in close combat, chariots or monsters like the ogre blade, but not infantry, unless I charge with a dragon. But you take one piece off, and now the whole thing doesn't work. You know. Jay saying, when's the next in-house tournament? It's funny, we never finished the last one.
When's the next?
We should do a real one though. Now that we have some more people that come by, and I know Phil wants to come by too, and he'd probably be up for that.
What tournament?
Yeah, in-house. What we did was like
what we should do is just give him the prize. Skip the tournament.
a tournament over a number of weeks. So it's just you do like 1 game per week on stream, and then you build a bracket, and then you kind of see
When Phil shows up for the first time, when he first shows up, we'll just give him his ribbon. Here you go. Please take it easy.
I want to take a crack at his list again.
Oh, what's he? Is he? I wanted. He had that WOG list he was talking about, wasn't he?
Yeah, he ran that at the
That's
the
what
Beltway Brawl or Beltway Bash, what it was called.
That's what I want to see. I want to see
Yeah.
Phil's WOG list.
But that was pre-FAQ, and it was a poison. thing.
Pre-FAQ.
So I don't know if it still works or not. Probably not because it was poison archer blob. But you know that big blob of like 30 wolf riders probably still pretty good. Just
I swear he was
poison.
talking about it post FAQ though.
He might have still been talking about post FAQ. I
Oh.
forget. I think I did I ask him about that. I can't remember.
I think that's why I saw it or remember seeing it or something because you did ask him or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. You hear that, Phil? Bring your WOG.
Oh yeah, I asked him about it in the Battle Pilgrims Discord, I think, and I think he
That's
said he
probably-
still thinks it's good. So curious, right?
No, I don't know. I mean,
I got to message him though. I keep forgetting to do that because he's off for the summer, so I want to get some games in.
yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. You can have the 2 orc wyverns. You can have the what do you call it? The boar boys. The rest of it all gets filled in with trash, though.
So what is it? It's just like 30 wolves, 4 boys, 2 wyverns.
I don't know how he's running it.
I looked at it once, but I forget what it was.
I got no clue. I would imagine that it's a lot of goblin wolf riders. He said something about movement.
No holds barred 4-way. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, three against Phil. That might work. But that evens the odds a little bit.
Oh, yeah, the 3 of us in these corners, and then just Phil's over there. Oh, God. I don't think Phil would mind.
You probably still win.
Yeah, probably would.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hit like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more. We try and do these every single week. Next week, I think Mike's going to be back with his Empire, and he'll actually remember to bring his models this time.
I want to get a game with him with his tiles.
Yeah, so wait, we come back, what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
2-3 weeks, whatever.
All right, cool. We'll set up, Jesse will come back. We'll get him and Mike playing. Yeah, because you played his High Elves, well, you played his Dark Elves or his High Elves?
I played his High Elves right after the Arcane thing dropped.
Oh, yeah, and he didn't know how Fanatics worked, and then...
Yeah, he didn't know how Fanatics work, and he's like, I'm just taking this thing, and I'm just taking this thing.
All right. I'll talk with him. I'll try and do some coaching, although I still haven't figured out Fanatics. They still fuck me up every single time.
Yeah, the only if
Well, if
the
anyone
High
can
Elves are
deal
going to
with
need
them-
the lots of the spears and lots of cheap troops.
Yeah, and the Eagles, too, are good for
maybe
right?
I'm just being an ass, but it's probably not a great matchup for him.
Really? Oh, because they're too elite, you think?
I don't know, but I crush High Elves every time I play them with the Night Goblins. So, I mean, you know what it is? It's like everybody wants to bring their little elite shits and stuff, and really, to beat me, they need like 40 spearmen, and then 40 more spearmen.
That's true.
And that's it!
If big infantry blocks come back, they don't really care about Fanatics too much.
Yeah, they don't care about the Fanatics, and they'll fall back in good order after they lose a combat, and then you can start doing other stuff, because you're owning the board. So, like, for example, 40 and 40, and then some dragons and shit. To clean up the sides.
I could see Orcs and Goblins actually being really strong now if they build just to score defensively built armies that are not meant to go around chasing, killing stuff, but
defensive.
You just try and score the 880 points that I scored this game and not lose too much.
I don't know.
I think they might be able to do that better than any other army.
As soon as you spread out, you don't get generals inspiring presence. You need that leadership.
That's where you pick the triangle, right? You pick 2 or 3 objectives and you can consolidate around. The other one is just too far away and you give up on it. But you try and get your army like here.
So what you're saying is the general goes here, so you have the leadership bubble.
Right. You put goblins here, goblins here, goblins here, general here. Now you kind of got those 3 covered, and it's hard to break through that. Maybe. I don't know. That's an idea. I could see that.
I don't know, man. I like pitch battles. This is objective stuff.
I know it's starting to feel a little bit like 40K. I think the objectives are too impactful. I think 880 points for objectives in this match is too much.
You got to remember, if it's a close game, then you don't have that. It's just when it's a blowout, like you blew me out.
Yeah,
you're going to be able to do that. When I'm a dwarf player, moving 3 inches, and you got to get to different sides of the board. What are you going to do?
Even when I played with Mike, though, and the first game that we played was a blowout. But it wasn't like a super
with the dwarves.
No. When this is last week when I played. We did 2 games last week. I did Chaos versus his High Elves. It wasn't like a super blowout, but he won. But we both scored a lot of points on that, like a lot. And the differential was pretty big in his favor, even though it was probably he scored more points in the secondaries. Like the difference between his secondary points and my secondary points is bigger than I think the difference between like our actual points scored. So once you start focusing on it, it does make it. I think it is a valid strategy to focus on that, try to win that way. But time will tell, right?
I don't know.
20 non-blocks for objective. Perfect. You know what? They'll get their points back just by sitting on an objective for 4 turns, right? 120 points they score, and boom. More than worth it.
I mean, like if you're playing ogres, you need that.
In fact, if you're playing ogres, you probably take like 3 of them because they're just super cheap objective holders. Nobody wants to bother fighting them. Like a waste of time.
How many points? What are they? 2 points each?
Something stupidly small, right?
I mean, just to have a unit behind your other unit to stop somebody from overrunning, as you can see, it almost gives you a chance to get back in the game.
Yeah, because it takes time to grind through. Not to grind through. Like they're going to break, but you got to spend a turn breaking the stupid unit of Noblars.
Pony killed somebody. He was the only one who did.
Right? But like, imagine if I was fighting that. I only have 4 combat units in this, 3 combat units in this army.
Oh, that's what I found on Monday when I played against Nate. Is the fucking zombies are stupid hard.
Zombies are awesome.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are these like fighting in 2 ranks? They move up and they sit there, and then they don't have to charge. They don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
they
just sit there.
They just sit there. So then you charge them. Well, they're getting 2 ranks and attacks, and you get 1 rank.
Yeah.
So my dwarf fucking Iron Drakes, 15 of them, could not beat 1 unit of zombies.
Right, and if you don't dedicate enough, okay, I'm just going to start bringing them back. Oh, and here's 8 more every time.
And guess what? Guess what? My Iron Drakes were like 250 points or some bullshit, right? His zombies 60. Are 60. Yeah. So you know what he's got here and here? Fucking the things that scream at you.
Oh, yeah.
There's no winning because you know, and your fucking handguns. What are you going to do? Shoot some zombies?
Yep. Undead are going to be very, very strong now. Especially, well, actually, Vampire Guts and Tomb Kings both are.
Nate, it's not your fault. Good luck at the tournament. I think he's going to a tournament this weekend in Connecticut or something.
Yeah, there's actually a bunch coming up. There's one. Well,
maybe next time we do 2,500 points.
Yeah, we could do that.
Maybe I'll bring my Orcs and Goblins.
Do a big game. I'd do that.
I mean, we did 2,500 points, and it kind of filled out the table more with the dwarves.
Yeah,
it gave you a little more. I mean,
Mike and I did 3,000 once, and that filled up the table.
Yeah,
we did Dark Elves versus Dwarfs.
Yeah, I haven't done that in this edition. I'd totally be down with it, but my 2,000 point games take almost 5 hours already.
This was faster. Right?
Well, yeah, with the dwarves, you got no options and nowhere to go.
Your movement phase takes 2 seconds, right?
Like, all right,
here's 3 inches. Okay, done.
It's like, you're playing this game, but like, so you should have things to like interact with.
Yeah.
But I feel like the dwarves aren't giving you that.
No, they don't. There's no agency. You just move up a little bit, and you just wait for the opponent to come to you.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Well, that was quick. Bye.
I'm from New Jersey and I'm proud about it. I love the garden state. I'm from New Jersey and I brag about it. I think it's simply great. All of the other states throughout the nation may mean a lot to some. But I'll take New Jersey, brother. Jersey is like no other. I'm glad that's where I'm from. I'm from New Jersey and I'm proud.